we're back. We're back. We're back. We are back. Happy Wednesday. Happy Wednesdays, guys. Please make sure when you come in, please make sure you hit that like button. Please make sure you hit that subscribe button. Please make sure you hit that notification bell on the right hand side. Remember, we do hold live each other Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 6 o'clock Eastern time. Like always, thank you for tuning in to Chaos Culture Radio. Hakeem, Jordan, what is cracking like it? What is cracking like it? What is cracking like it?
Chilling, man.
Hey man, feeling good. I'm feeling great. Oh, the NFL draft come on tomorrow. It's in my in the state of Michigan and everything. So I'm getting set up for that. I got my daughter. I got her little line jersey and everything. So watch on Instagram, y'all. Y'all see us in the family. Other than that, everything's good. What's good, Ken Dog? I see you, brother. What's good?
Damn, Ken Dog in the building? That quick? That's what I'm talking about when you hit that notification bell on the
Yep.
right hand side. So that's what's up. Ken Dog is first to hit the building. No, but man, that's good, man. That's good. But your guys seem like y'all was right about TikTok, but it still don't change my mind. TikTok still ain't going anywhere. But anyhow, guys, you already know this is Panel Wednesday. So we give you guys the opportunity to come on the panel, join the conversation with us. If you agree, disagree, it doesn't really matter. It's a good time for our friends, our audience to come on the panel and to join in as we go ahead and review these topics. But like always, Jordan, go ahead. Wait a minute. Hakeem, she's in the building? Shout out to Mimi is always in the building.
Hey, if Mimi ever comes back, make sure you do that intro. You should have an intro for Mimi, like a presentation of hearts coming up before she comes in.
Yeah, because
I'm a
be
little
cooking.
jealous because when you do the hearts, it comes out.
Like,
It's yeah,
oh.
you gotta have Apple. You got the Apple products. You can do stuff. You can do stuff like this. I don't know if it'll show up. It'll show like a light, and then there's like certain things you can do with hand gestures. You can do it on the Apple products and everything.
We can do with the
Miss
wave.
Watkins, what's
Miss Watkins,
good?
shout out
Stephanie
to
was
Miss
good.
Watkins for being in the building. And
Cali's finest.
shout out to those that watch us on Facebook, Instagram, Kick, and also Twitch. We really do greatly appreciate you guys. But like always, Jordan, go ahead, do your thing, do your thing, do your thing. But Hakeem, and also Miss Reed, by Hakeem, don't forget to
Oh,
drop
hey,
that link so people can join in the
hey, Miss
conversation. But
Reed,
go
I'm
ahead,
going to
Jordan.
do that.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So speaking of TikTok, let's jump into TikTok. We did talk a little bit the other day, but it's now it looks like it's really, really pushing. The Senate just passed it, and all they need to do is for Joe Biden to sign. And I do got some takes about it. We all do about it and everything, but it looks like if the owner of TikTok doesn't sell to anybody in America, it will really, really shut down. And one of the reasons that TikTok will get banned, I do have an article here. Let me see if I can bring it up. We have a couple videos to explain. So Hakeem, play the video of the why the US is banning TikTok, and then play the other two after that. After that, we'll chop it up.
Shout out to Jordan O'Hurtum that's also in the building.
Joe no heard him.
Joining us this morning, CNBC contributor and The Verge editor-in-chief Nilay Patel joins us. Nilay, there's so much we don't know about the Senate's ability to get this on the floor, what information might have been shared during some of these secure briefings. What's your read on this morning?
My read is that TikTok had better figure out how to divest itself, because one way or another, the United States government is going to make sure that China doesn't own a gigantic social media company in the United States. Whether it's this bill, whether it's this president, it feels like the mood on Capitol Hill has shifted. In particular, you mentioned that briefing. I was just at South by Southwest, and word on the street at South by Southwest was that the members of the select committee who saw the secure briefing were utterly convinced by what they saw in that briefing. And I think as that information gets out and we learn more what happened in there, we're going to see more and more bipartisan support to make sure that the Chinese government doesn't own a massive media distribution platform in the United States. I agree with you, though. I think what happens in the Senate is totally unclear.
Do you buy this line from lawmakers that it's not a ban, it's a forced sale that could lead to a ban, or is this at its heart, is it a ban?
Yes, in its way. I mean, I know you call me on CNBC to get wonky and technical, so here I am. The bill regulates the app stores, right? It regulates the infrastructure providers. It names TikTok only to define what kinds of businesses the app stores and infrastructure providers cannot do business with. So the bill doesn't actually directly ban TikTok. It just tells Apple and other infrastructure providers, you can't have TikTok here. Okay, so that means TikTok can sell itself. I think there's enough money on the line from both domestic and foreign investors in TikTok to say, okay, we've got to make sure we protect our capital, our investment. We've got all these users. We're making all this money. We should get out of this definition of foreign adversary-controlled application and make sure we can still do business with Apple and the other providers in the United States that we need. So it is not directly a ban. That is technically accurate. If TikTok remains in Chinese control, yeah, it's going to get banned because all these companies in the United States are not allowed to do business with it.
So a very significant roadblock, perhaps. Neil, I'm curious, because this is all happening while Reddit is on its roadshow, a social media company as well, meeting with investors. They say that their content moderation is kind of multi-layered and that they have a lot of self-policing within their various communities, as well as some overarching rules that kind of define what's acceptable or not acceptable on their platform. Obviously, Reddit is U.S.-based, largely U.S.-owned. But do you think there are any implications for Reddit as we think about maybe the potential ad gains that they could get from this, but also the increased attention on Capitol Hill in terms of content on these platforms, moderation on these platforms, and just the overall risk of regulation that's facing social media right now?
Yeah, I think Reddit has a market opportunity here, as does YouTube, as does Meta, right? Donald Trump famously said, I don't want to ban TikTok because it will help Meta. There's an opportunity to take market share away from TikTok here. And TikTok has really dominated the headlines in terms of where users are going, especially young users are going. The interesting thing about the regulatory piece is that the United States government cannot pass speech regulations against Reddit and Meta and Google because they're U.S. companies. They have First Amendment rights. But it is able to say, we've evaluated the algorithms in the speech on TikTok, which China owns, and said, actually, we have a very compelling government interest in making sure China doesn't control these algorithms and indoctrinate people into whatever they want or produce whatever disinformation they want, especially in an election year. So there's a very big difference in kind in sort of regulatory protection, whether you're a U.S. company or a company that domiciled outside the United States, where our government can't actually regulate Reddit directly on terms of moderation, but it feels comfortable saying, okay, we can regulate a Chinese company.
Go ahead. Oh, Jordan's right now busy. So Hakeem, not only that, but go ahead and play that clip of the creator of TikTok speaking out to American people about the simple fact is how they're taking away American free speech. Shout out to the lovely Sherry Bryan that's in the building. Ashton from the Shyster Avenger is also in the
Assemble.
building. But let's play that clip of the.
Hey.
Go ahead. I can't go ahead.
How are you doing, Sherry Bryant?
Yes.
How you doing?
But go ahead. Oh man.
Hold on.
Is show here. As you may have heard, Congress passed a bill that the president signed into law that is designed to ban TikTok in the United States. That will take TikTok away from you and 170 million Americans who find community and connection on our platform. Make no mistake, this is a ban. A ban on TikTok and a ban on you and your voice. Politicians may say otherwise, but don't get confused. Many who sponsored the bill admit a TikTok ban is their ultimate goal. It's obviously a disappointing moment, but it does not need to be a defining one. It's actually ironic.
Why did it stop like that, huh?
Hold on, yeah, go back. You go up. You go up to the second one. You see the second video, my bad. Because that one was a short version. Go up.
Oh.
Yeah, that was weird why it stopped like that. That was weird.
Yeah.
You see, it's above the other one you just played.
Yeah, those are the only two that I see for TikTok.
Yeah, but click it though. The one that say gospel T, gospel
Okay.
city.
Yeah.
That one's the longer version. Yeah, that one.
Is show here. As you may have heard, Congress passed a bill that the president signed into law that is designed to ban TikTok in the United States. That will take TikTok away from you and 170 million Americans who find community and connection on our platform. Make no mistake, this is a ban. A ban on TikTok and a ban on you and your voice. Politicians may say otherwise, but don't get confused. Many who sponsored the bill admit a TikTok ban is their ultimate goal. It's obviously a disappointing moment, but it does not need to be a defining one. It's actually ironic because the freedom of expression on TikTok reflects the same American values that make the United States a beacon of freedom. TikTok gives everyday Americans a powerful way to be seen and heard, and that's why so many people have made TikTok part of their daily lives. Rest assured, we aren't going anywhere. We are confident and we will keep fighting for your rights in the courts. The facts and the Constitution are on our side, and we expect to prevail again. Our community is filled with people who have found acceptance and compassion, offered inspiration and encouragement, increased their awareness, and brought into perspectives, ultimately adding more delight and joy to their lives. Our community is also filled with 7 million business owners who have built their livelihoods on TikTok. While we make our case in court, you'll still be able to enjoy TikTok like you always have. In fact, if you have a story about how TikTok impacts your life, we'll love for you to share it to showcase exactly what we're fighting for. Meanwhile, we will continue to invest and innovate to keep our community vibrant, exciting, and safe. Through our US data security efforts, we have built safeguards that no other peer company has made. We have invested billions of dollars to secure your data and keep our platform free from outside manipulation. I can't say this enough. This extraordinary diverse community is what makes TikTok so special, what makes it matter, and what makes it meaningful. And we'll keep working to ensure you will always have the opportunity, the safety, and the freedom to enjoy all TikTok has to offer. Thank you. Hi, everyone.
No, thank you, sir. But go ahead, Joe.
Yeah, but there you go. It's like I said, it's passed the House of Representatives. Now it's passed the U.S. Senate, and now just one more last step. It's Joe Biden. You know, you can sign it today, tomorrow, this weekend, or wait. Well, maybe Joe Biden might wait a little bit until maybe he actually sell to somebody in America. But if he don't, it looks like TikTok is gonna get banned, and only in America. Any other continents, South America, Africa, Europe, China, Australia, they can do it. But yeah, but one of the reasons that the first video didn't really say it, but one of the reasons that Congress and everybody America wants to get it banned is because U.S. officials are completely warned that TikTok threatens their national security because of the Chinese government could use it to spy on Americans or weaponize it to covertly influence the U.S. Public by amplifying or suppressing certain content and everything. So yeah, so it looks like I don't know if you guys have seen, but remember this earlier this year, last year, I don't know if you guys remember that. Remember there was like a Chinese a balloon was going out of the United States from China, and then after it went to the waters, it went away from U.S. soil. The United States shut it down and everything. It happened twice. So DC really thinks that it's really threatening of national security towards the United States of TikTok and everything. And this is, like I said, TikTok is one of the biggest social media sites, bigger than, Meta and Instagram, TikTok, a lot of the influencers make their money from TikTok. So if it gets banned, it's going to hurt a lot of people of content creating, which, there's other stuff you could do like YouTube, Kick, whatever. But according to TikTok is really up there, and with that, they could, with a lot of influencers, they can lose a lot of income by having TikTok banned. But I'm gonna pass to you guys, man. We talked about it a little bit the other day, and it looks like it's really trending right now. So, Ronnie, what's your take about TikTok possibly being banned?
No, but like I was saying, like the other day, and also I spoke about this on Ashton Williams show. Shout out to the Chelsea Avengers. One thing good about TikTok that I love that's different from YouTube, Rumble, Kick, and also Twitch, and also Twitter, it is able to put people into the algorithm quicker than any other platform, and also Facebook, any other platform. So that's the good benefit about TikTok. So them banning TikTok is gonna stop people from getting to the algorithm. Not only that, but stop people from actually making money. Because people, I'm being honest, Hakeem and Jordan, people actually use TikTok even when it comes to the aspect of the grocery industry, because people actually go to TikTok to see what's actually trending at that moment. They actually do that over there at my job. They actually do that. They actually go on TikTok, see what's trending, see what's going viral, and they try to implement it into the sales, so customers can know and say, okay, this is what's trending right now, which is really really cool. So I would say I don't think TikTok is going anywhere. My only thing is I think the owner himself, the one that was speaking on the news, to tell Americans about how America try the government trying to take away American free speech. Um, he's going to eventually sell it, because that's all America want to say. Hey, we're not trying to eliminate TikTok. We just want you to sell it to us so we can have fully control of TikTok, because we don't know what you guys are doing with the data. But let's be real here. Even Hakeem spoke about it. Again, you don't think Meta, Twitter, and all these other websites is not giving other people our data? Like, come on, let's just be real here. So when Hakeem said that, and then me doing research about it, I realized, yeah, they're doing it anyway. So at the end of the day, I think it's just beneficial for just TikTok. Just give it to the American people. Just sell it for how much you want to sell it. And remember, they say they're gonna buy it. So if you sell it, they're gonna buy it. So if you want to sell it for $1 trillion, go ahead. It's gonna make you one of the richest men in the world. So if I was saying, I'll just go ahead and sell it and then create another platform. That's what happens when you're a creator. You're able to create any other thing. So sell it and then create other new platform. Shout out to Sugar Bum that's also in the building. Go ahead, I can.
Like when they say they're worrying about China, they should be worrying about Russia and every other country who spies on us. Your information's already out there. No matter if you use an email, a phone number, I could take any one of y'all and Google your first and last name and know where you live, your address, your LinkedIn account. So what they weren't is futile. You know what I mean? Um, yes, America is built on capitalism, and that's the truth. So they just need to leave them alone so people can get to the bag. That's all I got to say.
Yeah, for me, I don't know. It's well, just listening to what about China and everything about how China going to a national security type of thing. I think U.S. is trying to be very very cautious of what China is trying to do. Check us up over here in America and everything, because I don't know if you guys know, is with the corner with the Pacific Ocean and everything, it's like Hawaii is like that. It's kind of locked down by the United States of America. I believe Fiji,
Guam.
Guam, yes,
Mm-hmm.
Guam. I think Taiwan.
Mm-hmm.
Those little countries, the small countries, the U.S. is kind of surrounding that and everything, because back in World War II, Japan could attack Pearl Harbor and everything. And so after that, we know who won. The atomic bomb on Hiroshima and Nagasaki and everything. And after that, as Japan surrendered, the United States is like, from now on, when it comes to the Pacific Ocean, it ain't happening no more. So, like I said, these small islands, Hawaii, they don't want Japan, they don't want China, anybody to kind of cross to mess, try to attack or attempt to attack. You at that again, what happened to World War II and everything, and it's been on ever since and everything. And they're really, really watching China. It's like, okay, you're sending these damn single balloons all across the United States and everything. We're watching you on that. And also, they saying, with the TikTok, they're really, really looking at okay, they, kind of spying on us, not just, um, I'll say spying on like what how America's how we feel, how because if you look at TikTok in China is regulated. it's people don't know TikTok is really regulated. They don't do all these trendy stuff, all that type of things. They do more like educational stuff and everything. And and also and with China, I think it's like okay, since with Senator Ballou shooting it down, U.S. is thinking like they're spying on Americans and everything of what's going on and everything. And like I said, I've been hearing this like last year or so, and the last year or so about not just from TikTok but other things China's trying to spy on us and everything. So I'm guessing United States is like, okay, we're really watching you, China. So like we're watching you from from the TikTok spot. All we want you to do is sell to somebody over here that lives in America and everything, which I believe they will sell because if Joe Biden signed this deal, I'm sorry, he's gonna lose a lot of voters for who are influencers from the TikTok world. A lot of people don't know that because Joe is not really doing what he's supposed to do. He's not like ever since he's been in office. He's not the things he said in the before the election. He's not really doing now, and people are really being mad and seriously that's why you see a lot of people supporting Trump in a way. And also, with Joe Biden, if he signed this, he's gonna get more hate. And then I believe that's those of us that go to Joe Biden's going a lot more go to Donald Trump and everything. So if Joe Biden signed this deal, man, it's not good on an election side. It's not gonna look good for you, buddy. So you better. So I'm guessing he's waiting right now. That's why I think he signed it so fast. So he see if somebody could be a buyer from TikTok, so TikTok can go where they need to go for buy from America. But Joe, you better find somebody to buy it because if you sign that bill, it's not gonna look good for your election, buddy. It's not.
No, but anyhow, even if he signed the bill, Trump would just come in and just reimburse the bill anyway, and be like, "Yo, that's probably one of his strategies to get more voters and just tell them, hey, no worry, Joe banned TikTok. You see, I'm gonna unban TikTok, so you American people continue to get to the bag. Remember, that's all it's about. But I think I would say me personally, just by me just looking at everything, I don't think TikTok going anywhere. I think he's gonna sell, or if not, he's gonna do partnership with the United States so they would not get rid of TikTok because remember a lot of people are benefiting from TikTok. I remember people have their businesses on TikTok. I would say TikTok is very useful. I'm not gonna lie, it's very useful and also it's very addictive because I know some people. I know a guy who always be on TikTok every day, every hour, every minute. He's on TikTok, so I don't see it going anywhere. But however, Hakeem and Jordan, I realized too that even YouTube is starting to innovate itself like TikTok as well. So they're trying to compete because that's how powerful TikTok is. If you got YouTube, which is Google, trying to compete with TikTok, that just show you that TikTok is very powerful. That was I don't see it going anywhere. I'm just being honest. Uh, Savannah Grace, you didn't get the notification. Remember, it's on the right hand side. You gotta make sure you click all. No, but yeah, sometimes you gotta notify yourself and re-notify yourself again. I would say YouTube be tripping when it comes to notification. There's some people I still don't get notification for. It's just I know the time they go on. That's why I'm able to catch it. But Sapphire Grade is also great to catch you. Always great to see and always great to catch you at one of our lives. We really greatly appreciate it. Go ahead, I can't. You was gonna say something. Go ahead.
Now I was gonna say, how you doing, Pretty Red?
How you
Listen,
know? How you know she read?
look, I can look at her picture.
Huh? Oh, picture. You know she's Florida. You know she's Florida on. She's Florida.
She ain't from Florida. She ain't
She
from
is
Florida
from
looking
Florida. She
like that.
is in Florida. She's
No,
Tampa.
no, 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 no. She look like she from Detroit.
She's not from no Detroit.
Yeah,
Well,
she
where's
look
she
like she
from?
from.
Ask her where
Yeah,
she from.
she look like she from Detroit. She ain't from no Florida. Not
No,
looking like
Florida.
that.
Tampa, Florida, baby. It's in the building.
Sapphire.
He is a flirt. Thank you.
No,
Thank you. She catchy. Look.
no,
Stop it.
no. Listen, it was a term of endearment.
I can't. I don't think you.
It
If
was
you're
a
not ready
term
for
of
a woman
endearment.
like Sapphire, you're not ready for
It
a
was a
woman like
term of
Sapphire Gray.
endearment. I
She'll have your glasses foggy. You
no,
don't want. You don't want to put.
no. Oh, she. I knew I was right. She's an out of town. She's from
She's from
Queens.
Queens.
I know she can be from out of town, but I'm saying she's Florida bound. She here, so it doesn't matter. She from Queens.
Yeah, where you from? Far Rockaway,
Queens, New
South
York.
Jamaica.
Hollis.
Queens.
No, but anyhow, as we get ready to close this topic, but for me, my final thought: TikTok is not going anywhere. It's going to stay where it's at. Joe's being very careful of signing the bill because he don't want to hurt he don't want to hurt Gen Z for not voting for him. But go ahead, Akeem. Your final thoughts. Enjoy your final thoughts.
Listen, I think social media is a beautiful thing. Hold on, I'm
Country
echoing.
girl was she's a country girl with city swag.
Yes,
I'm from Rockaway.
from Far Rockaway, JFK. So I've been there. I've been to Far Rockaway, Queens before, so it's a funny thing. So social media is a beautiful thing on how we use it. I think that if we govern ourselves a little bit better, they have nothing to worry about. A lot of the stuff that we see on if you're that susceptible to get influence online, then that must mean that there's a problem with you. So they need more training in mental health than anything. There's a bunch of wild stuff that goes on TikTok. I've never done it. I've seen guys steal Kias on there. Did I try to steal Kia? I'm not a Kia boy. They show you how to steal the Kia and no. I never thought about that. I never thought about doing anything that the social media do. Except for maybe when I see people give out money and stuff. You know what I mean? I actually does that. Listen, I've learned so much off of TikTok, Instagram, and this. I'll be ashamed to say that they haven't been helpful. I learn new shit every day to try to implement on here. So when they say, we're going to take this and this now, I'm like, no, it has a lot to do with y'all. TikTok is too woke. Most definitely, Sophia. Listen, you can be woke on there and they can't suppress you like that.
But that's good. That's what I'm saying. That's good.
Yeah.
That is free. That is freedom of speech. YouTube used to be like that before they started changing all these community guidelines.
Yeah.
Instagram too.
Rumble is like that though. But the only problem with Rumble is it's hard to get followers on Rumble. You got to work 10 times. You thought YouTube
Woo.
is hard? Rumble, you got to work 10 times harder to get into the
Woo,
algorithm.
child.
Yeah. Especially you have a platform like if you have a big platform like on YouTube, because you probably get a lot of YouTube to switch to Rumble. Yeah, Ronnie, you're right. It's hard.
So I would say TikTok. I like the way they do things because it actually get people to the algorithm, and then the other platform. I would say I don't. Me personally, I know Sophia agree they're going away. Mills think they're going away. Jordan Hurd think they're going away. But me personally, I don't think it's going anywhere.
I'm
Go
going to
ahead.
tell you this, and this is a shame to say it. There's 3 TikTok pages that I follow. I learned so much on Black history on these 3 TikTok pages than
Yeah,
I ever did going to school.
yeah. Because
My
remember
my whole life. So you connecting people with the information. Sophia Grace, you're 100% right. The government wants to control the narrative. They're talking about China, but America here pumps so much crap on us that they control the narrative half the time. So and that's what it is. So let's pray. Let's pray for the Chinese. Pray for the. Let's pray for the Mandarin. But matter of fact, let me be politically correct. How you doing today, Ms. Nelson? Let me be politically correct. He's from Singapore. The owner's from Singapore. Let's pray for the Singaporeans. Hopefully, we'll keep TikTok here. Love Coach
shout out to the kid subscriber right now that
Shout
commented
out to
too.
Mike.
Mike Longstockings for sure. He say love expert that learned from TikTok.
Now, I don't think do you see Jordan Hurd on comment? He said social media does have positive where you can find communities that you would never find. That's a fact.
100%.
Yeah.
100.
Keisha.
Miss Nelson.
I like I'm not gonna lie. I like how you call a woman. I like what we call a woman last name. I'm gonna start doing that.
Yeah.
It makes you
Hey.
feel well respected. Like Miss Grace.
Miss Grace. You see, I don't know Miss Grace, so I gotta address her by Miss Grace. I slipped up and called her Pretty Red. You know what I'm saying? Just like Keisha Nelson, she pretty red. And Sherry Bryant, she's pretty red. And Watkins is pretty brown. So I might slip up and say those things. Those are only terms of endearment.
And Mimi is what? Pretty red? Or Mimi is just what?
No, Mimi is a special name. I call her Hawaiian Sophie. That's her nickname, Hawaiian Sophie.
She said that's not my name for real.
He said that's her name.
But go ahead, Jordan. We got so many topics to cover. But go ahead, Jordan. Do your
Yeah.
thing. Do your thing.
All right, on to the next one. We're gonna talk about Miss Megan Thee Stallion. She is in a lawsuit for accusing for harassment
Megan.
and weight shame. I have no idea. So Megan Thee Stallion is facing a lawsuit from a former cameraman who has accused the rapper of subjecting him to a sexual harassment and weight shaming comments. Emilio Garcia, that's his name, who worked as a personal cameraman for Megan Thee Stallion from 2018 to 2023. Also, it says accusing her of harassment, created a hostile work environment, according to the copy of the complaint obtained by U.S. Today on Tuesday. In one incident, Garcia alleged that Megan Thee Stallion, whose real name is Megan Pete, had sex with a woman besides him while they were in an SUV together after the night out in June of 2022. He said he felt embarrassed, mortified, offended throughout the whole ordeal. And the next day, the rapper allegedly told him to never discuss what you saw, with the lawsuit claim. He also said he felt degraded by the rapper allegedly fat shaming remarks and was surprised to hear them coming from someone who advocated about loving your body. Additionally, the suit accusing Megan Thee Stallion of making fat shaming comments towards Garcia, including telling him to spit your food out and that you don't need to be eating. um,
I
which is
gotta
cool.
leave it though. No, but we gonna go over it. Go ahead.
But go ahead, I can play a video. We're gonna chop it up after this.
Fox outrage and all the just malicious bad actors who just no matter what they would be going after Megan about something. So of course something like this, they just
Oh yeah, this is the
act like
lawyer
it's just
talking
the
about the
biggest
case.
news thing ever. But some people who went through and confirmed that her photos and her travel schedule shows that she was in Spain when that happened. It's like, oh wow. It's just like, oh my god, dude. And I do think it's funny to think about those I in no way want to downplay allegations of sexual harassment, people feeling, harassed, that kind of thing. It's not good, but just strip out all the names in this lawsuit and then replace them with people who are supposedly on the other side of the rap beef, and then just imagine what people would be saying and talking about it. It'd be totally different. It's so hard to take these people seriously. But yeah, I 100% guarantee it's so hard to take these people seriously. But yeah, I 100% guarantee she will never there's never going to be a trial in LA Superior Court for this. Just all the fun. It's so hard to take these people seriously.
Oh man.
Crazy, crazy, crazy. But I'm seeing a picture of the guy what we're talking about. But go ahead, Ronnie, what's your take on this?
No, but shout out to Hassan. It is what it is. TV is also in the building. Shout out to him too. No, but I'm not gonna lie. He got upset because she allowed the cameraman was allowed to watch Megan Thee Stallion getting in with another woman. And he got upset about it. I was like, what? I wouldn't even get upset about that. I was like, I don't care, do what you do in front of me. Let me watch. Shit me. But now and that, but the only problem is I get because Lizzo is the same thing. I don't know, somebody have an echo. I hear Jordan, you have an echo on your side
Yeah,
on
that's
your
me.
side.
I'm on mute. My bad. I'm not on mute. Go ahead.
Yeah. Yeah, so this is the thing. This is the whole thing when it comes to that. The guy because some of the fact is she fat shaming him, which he has now. That one I get. Like you're not gonna disrespect me at work. It's just not gonna happen. Lizzo did the same thing when it came to her crew. Like Ken Dog said, Lizzo did the exact same thing. But when it comes to the aspect of Megan Thee Stallion, she thinks she's not touchable because she beat the Tory Lanez case. So she's like, oh, Nobody can really touch me. But no, you still got to treat people with respect. Nah, but the first one about the other guy saying, hey, he felt offended. You had a force on to watch you getting in with a girl. I wouldn't get offended at all. I would have been okay. I'm down for it. I'm cool for it. Mimi put a link in the chat. I don't know what that link in the chat was about. Hakeem, you're on mute.
I'm clicking the link now. Hold on.
Yeah. Yeah, but I think it's a dead case too. I don't think it's going anywhere. It just might settle.
Oh, she's sending a picture. Go ahead, Hakeem. I don't know if you can post it up.
Somebody said he only started this because she changed his rate of pay. Makes sense.
Thank you, Hawaiian Sophie.
She said, "It's given. I was joining until you stopped paying me." Exactly. I agree.
But she got the
Yeah.
bag though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. For me, yeah, this to me, I'm gonna go real quick. Yeah, this case is nonsense and everything. This he's not gonna get anything. And the thing is like I don't think this case is really pushing of her making the guy to settle and everything because to me this feel like a weak case to do, especially to make it a stallion and everything because you was watching her have sex and she didn't ask you to jump in and everything. That's what it seems like and everything. It's really simple, but yeah, for Megan. I think like I said, I think this case is really, really done. I know this is what this is. I think this is a civil, so he's trying to get paid and everything. But other than that, I don't think he's gonna get paid. And for him, it's not going to where this will be going next week and everything because unless somebody else is going out, but to me, I don't think anybody else is gonna come out because previous is not really, really trying to get at Megan like that. I might be wrong, but I don't think people is really trying to get at Megan like that. So for me, he's trying to come out, try to get some money, but he ain't gonna get no money. And like I said, and Megan's not even gonna settle. That's my quick take on that. Go ahead, Akeem.
Mimi said, now I'm saying ignore it. He said what? He said what? Huh?
Shout out to D Degenerate is in the building.
Mimi, what are you talking about, Hawaiian Sophie?
I think you're talking about the cameraman.
So I stand with Megan Thee Stallion. I think this is a money grab. Men cannot be sexually assaulted.
False. You can. You can.
I don't believe men can be assaulted. I believe a woman has a choice. I'm pro women choice, and she's able to. And if he was there, he should be the one for even looking. Turn your head. Turn your head while she's engaging in what she's engaging. With all them tattoos on his head, he probably enjoyed it. So I think this was a money grab. Megan, I stand with you. Don't worry. I want you to keep shaking that ass. I want you to keep doing what you're doing. I like the degradation. You know what I mean? Wow.
Thank you, Sapphire Grace. Man do get assaulted. You had Terry Crews talk about him being assaulted. How big he is, talking about he got assaulted by a director in Hollywood. So man do get assaulted. So I don't know what
And don't
Hakeem
forget it.
talking about.
And allegedly, don't forget about Diddy too. We don't know Diddy on that. I'm just saying. But go ahead.
No
Yeah,
Diddy.
exactly. Hakeem just capping.
No Diddy.
Go ahead, Hassan. I don't know you have any thoughts on the Megan Thee Stallion case.
What up? What up, everybody? What up, Ron, Hakeem, Jordan? How you guys
Brother
doing?
from another mother.
Salute, salute. Uh, I think is she was involved. I think she has some involvement, but to save her neck, I think she's gonna like rat him out and blame everything on him. That's what I think. Because she knew some stuff and but everything got exposed, so she's trying to save herself.
No, 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 no. You got no. The cameraman is suing her
Oh,
for
I'm way
assault.
off.
Yeah, this is something else. The cameraman is suing her. He said that she assaulted the cameraman for forcing him to watch her in the act with another woman.
Oh damn. Well in that case we already know how Hollywood do. There's no shock in here, and somebody trying to get a payday. Maybe the cameraman is right because you never know who's really guilty. But the Megan the Stallion has a bigger name, so I think she's gonna get away with it. They're probably gonna give him a paycheck, and they're gonna end it. That's how it usually ends.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
the
I don't.
the cameraman was there, Sapphire. I agree. The cameraman was there. I think he saw other events as well because remember he's the cameraman. Cameraman follow you wherever you go. Like there's a main cameraman that follow you wherever you go. Because I know a friend of mine who used to do that for a celebrity. He used to go wherever the celebrity go. He's there. He's shooting the shot and also he edits. But go ahead, I can.
No, you're right. I was just saying that just like
But
with just like with Diddy, a lot of these things, these people be involved with these people for so many years, doing business with them until they get disgruntled about something, could be something minor, and then they want to do an all tell out. But there's no proof, there's no pictures, there's no videos. Everything is hearsay. That's all I got to say.
I don't know. He's the cameraman. I think he do have proof. That's why I
I would,
think. That's why I tell you. I think she might settle. He's the cameraman. He has proof.
I would love to see it.
And me too, because if he do, it probably came out right now. And the thing is, it's like if he was smart, he would have gone with the TMC. Hey, I got some cameras with Mega the Stallion. I'll sell you a good couple bucks, so she could also. So if I do sell
No,
it to TMZ,
I'm not
you
gonna
know.
sell the TMG for a couple of bucks when I know I can get millions off of her. Hell no. Go ahead, Hassan.
I just want to make something clear. I thought we still, you know how her boyfriend and her had the court. I thought that still was going on. That's what I was talking about in the beginning. Oh my bad.
No. That's
Misunderstood.
done. That's been done. That's been
Oh,
done. You
okay,
talking about
okay.
Tory Lane case? Yeah, that's been
Yeah,
done.
yeah.
He's
Okay.
already sentenced to prison and about to get what deported back to Canada, I think. So,
Yeah,
but he's
because when
trying
you
to he's
told
trying to
me
go take it back.
court,
Go ahead.
my bad. But when you told me court and Megan, that's what I was thinking of. I said, oh, okay.
No, it's the cameraman. This is a whole different case.
Yeah,
It's a
yeah.
whole
Damn.
different. Mimi say I don't think he had proof. She definitely stands behind her NDAs. Yeah, that's one thing about Megan Thee Stallion. She do NDAs, but the only thing is with the cameraman, because you know, when it comes to case act, when it comes to stuff like these, I think that some of the NDAs doesn't work anymore. I think it doesn't work anymore. So I think if he had proof, she's done.
Yeah, yeah. But don't forget, Ron, in Hollywood, they always say bad news or good news is always good. They get attention. So
Yeah, it's good
this,
press.
yeah,
Yes.
yeah, for the press. So this thing can be planned out as well. You never know. So you also got to put that in there because we've seen it all in
But I
Hollywood.
would think so. But this is not really. I know negative sometimes is good, but this one, like, to me, it didn't make sense to me anyway. Because I even reading about it, I'm like, why would I try to sue somebody that wants me, another woman getting in with another woman? Most of the time, a lot of men would love that, especially Megan
And
Thee
also,
Stallion, the way she be twerking. Hell
and
yeah.
also the fat shaming part too. I didn't get the fat shaming part. That's why it felt kind of weak to me. He said he's fat shaming me when I say he's gonna eat. He said she told me don't eat that and everything. I mean it just sounds weak
Not
to
even
me.
that. He's not even fat. Does he look fat? Even in the picture, he doesn't look
Exactly,
fat. It doesn't
exactly.
make
That's the
sense.
thing. Exactly.
But also, Ron, don't forget, and everybody, they also sign when you go up and make it up there. You sign paperwork and shit. So this is not his first time. This photographer, I'm pretty sure he's seen, but they get paid. So he probably wanted more money, and he didn't get that money, and that's what they do. So this is nothing new in Hollywood and the music business. So that's not act like we're surprised or anything because we've seen this before play out too. A lot of people didn't get what they wanted, the money wise, so they went and suing and complain and put it out to the public.
Boy, oh boy. So go ahead, Jordan. More topics to cover. Um,
All right, cool. Oh, since we got a sign here, I'd love to hear his take on this. We're going and this been trending last week. It's still kind of trending this week. We're gonna talk about the pay gap because as you can see about the WNBA and the NBA. So apparently, it was the WNBA draft was last week, And the top stars, Andrew Reese and Clayton Clark, they got drafted. I mean, Clayton Clark got drafted to the Indiana team, and also Andrew Reese got drafted to the Chicago Sky. Um, in college, they got the NIL deals, and Caitlin was making like I believe 3 million, almost 3 million last year, and then Angel Reese was making almost 2 million, last year for the NIL deal. Now they got drafted, and then it was very very trendy about the salary cap that the WNBA players they get. And so they saw that, Andrew Reese and Clayton Clark, they get they got signed, they signed to a 4 year deal, and they will make around $300,000 out of that 4 years. If you look at Victor Wembanyama, was he's a rookie, 7 foot tall player, San Antonio Spurs. He makes $12.1 million. He and with $12.1 million in a year, and he's making that. And what he's making, this is clearly he makes as much as one of the highest top in NBA player, WNBA player who's playing, because I believe the highest payer in the WNBA, I think he make like 90 or 100K and everything. And a lot of people talk about why do WNBA players will get past it, basketball players and everything, which is we know the reason why and everything, but it's kind of trending because we see that how college stars like Caitlin Clark and Angela Reese, how they switched to college. I mean, to college to NBA. It's like, in the other deal, they was getting paid this, and now WNBA players, they get down here and everything. Caitlin Clark did sign a deal with Nike. She's gonna make 8 figures, I believe, in an amount of 8 years and everything. But like I said, people are still like mad because why do women don't get past so much as NBA players? Which we obviously know why, but we're gonna talk about it. So we do have the clip of this is on CNN about the salary cap WNBA players do get. After we done with the clip, we're gonna chop it up. Go ahead, Hakeem.
Caitlin Clark mania reaching a fever pitch after the WNBA draft, but you know what's not so hot? Her shockingly low rookie salary, only $76,000 for the season. Now, how much did last year's #1 draft pick for the NBA, Victor Wembanyama, make after his first year? A whopping $12.2 million. Talking to someone who hasn't had firsthand experience with these very deals, WNBA's 2009 #1 draft pick, Angel Bakatri. What does the WNBA need to get these female athletes a fair pay?
Marketing, marketing, marketing. People want to know who they're going to watch. No, you guys haven't met LeBron personally, but you feel like you know him. You know the guys you're going to watch. People know Caitlin Clark, Angel Reese, so now they want to go to these games because now they know who these girls are. Look at where we are without the marketing dollars, and it still works. So imagine if the marketing dollars are pushed into us, this brand will work.
I agree with it.
So yeah, so I'm gonna go with you, Hakeem. What's his take with the WNBA salary cap? Why is people mad because the NBA players don't get the same pay as WNBA players?
I have to blame consumers. How many season ticket holders are for the LA Sparks, or for the Las Vegas something, or for the Miami Soul when we had a team here? Women Yahweh, what he got paid is considered low, and he's really like top draft pick there. But he's in San Antonio. San Antonio has one of the most extreme fan base there. There's extreme season ticket holders. Their merch, the NBA merch gets sold. This is not a gender gap where we have an issue. Nobody watches WNBA. I don't even know what channel to watch it. Where to watch WNBA? I have cable. I have internet. Where to watch it. You don't know what channel. I don't even know where to watch college female basketball. I know where to watch college guy basketball.
I got a question. Do you know when do you even know when the WNBA season starts?
No. I know when NBA. I know when the NBA is. I know when the Heat season is. I go to go watch the Heat play. So this is the point. If she say marketing dollars, there's just not that much interest. It's saddening too when you go look at the statistics. How many women, active women, who go see other women play basketball? No, they want to see men play basketball. I want people to understand this and stuff like that. It's cool in college, but outside of college, it doesn't make dollars. There was never an industry built from this. Basketball has always been played for men for thousands of years. He said women don't like sports like that. Thank you for heaven's sakes. For heaven's sakes. Thank you, Sugar Bum. She proves my point. Sugar, do you want to go see a 7 foot tall woman dunk or shoot threes, sweating, or would you rather see women Yahweh, LeBron, Jalen Green, Jalen Brown?
It depends though, because some guys watch it just to see they like to see the girls move their butts around.
Listen,
Some men do watch the WNBA, so I'm not gonna say they don't because even when you watch, even when you see a highlight, you do see some people in the crowd. Like the crowd's very small.
li-
I can sit in the front row seat for like $2 if I want to for the WNBA. I'm just
li-
being honest.
listen. I watch commentators on YouTube, Slaughterhouse Sports. I watch It Is What It Is. I don't never see them cover WNBA. Who on there? Who's the star players? What draft pick? We don't even have them in the fantasy NBA thing.
But Hakeem, you said it all, and Sugar Bum said it too. No one really watches these sports, but some do. And then Ronnie's right. And it's like Ronda Rousey said, it's not about man or female. It's about who brings the more audience to the event. When Ronda Rousey was making it big, she was getting paid good. She was happy. She was the main event in the UFC. But no one really watches the women in NBA like that, or even the soccer women team. People, the World Soccer event. No one really watches that. No one even knows what year or what day it is. But there are some people out there do watch it. Yes, there are hardcore fans of that, men and women. But you just got to bring in the people. It's same thing in movies, in music, in wrestling. If your main attraction, it doesn't matter if you're a man or woman. You bring money, you bring money. You don't, you don't. People like you, people like you. Same thing in here on YouTube. If they like you, they come and watch. Even if you're bullshitting and lying, they're still gonna rock with you because they like you. That's the reality of it. It doesn't have to deal with man or woman. But is that Stephanie? How you doing, Stephanie?
No, I
Hassan
disagree.
is my favorite. Hey
What's going
y'all.
on, Stephanie? What's going on, Stephanie? No, but I disagree. I
Hey,
disagree.
young
I
lady.
think marketing is what because at one point the WNBA was not WNBA. The NBA was like that. Nobody was watching the NBA back in the well, I think what in the 1940s. But then the owner, the creator of it, figured out a way to market it to such a way to bring it where the NBA is today. So marketing plays a big part in everything. Now, when it came to Caitlyn and Miss Reed, well, when it came to aspect of they call it the female basketball, Twitter, TikTok, YouTube, all those things in the algorithm allow people to go and watch the game. They love the rivalry between them two. What LSU and Iowa. So them two was a good rival to the point that they made college history the most watched TV for women basketball in history in a very long time. So marketing does play a big part, and then people can understand the marketing skills. I think the WNBA will be up there like the NBA, but it's just the marketing's not there and they don't have the cap dollars. So I think that will plays a big part when it comes to WNBA. But marketing is the big key component to blowing them up. If they just have good marketing, even if they have like a LeBron James or Steph Curry, someone that's very well, I can't really say LeBron or Steph Curry. Cause I won't say not really because Steph Curry they out of the playoff, but they still have strong fan base that if they go and promote it, people will go actually go and watch it. I'm being honest. Go ahead,
Yeah,
Stephanie.
this is you want to go, Stephanie, or want me to go? Okay. For me, this is how I see it. Caitlin Clark, I've seen her play in Iowa, and she is an unbelievable talent. Unbelievable talent. Not just her. Angel Reese, she's an unbelievable talent. She's really really good. Another chick, she played for South Carolina. She got her and Angel Reese got drafted to the Chicago Sky. And I believe this draft class can really, if WBA can market it, this draft class could change everything. Caitlin Clark know how to market herself. Angel Reese know how to market herself, and especially uh, basically these new Generation Zs of women, they know how to market themselves. The WNBA, they really gotta push these women that they drafted and really market. I mean, it's all start with Clayton Clark and everything because they say she's a female Steph Curry and she really can shoot like that. She can shoot and she can assist. I'm not saying she's Steph Curry, but I'm telling you, she can shoot. Uh, and she's not playing. That's why she went to, even though she lost to the NCAA championship. She took her Iowa team to back to back to the championship games and everything. So I believe it can work, but they just really gotta market these women, especially Caitlin Clark and Angela Reese. And the thing is, it's like I really believe that it could transition into the college into the WNBA because Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese, they play in the same division and everything. So, you could probably push it to a woman's, Larry Bird / Magic Johnson type of thing because people do want to see Caitlin Clark play, especially her. I'm hearing, there people are buying tickets in Indiana to see her play, and also in the Chicago, people are buying tickets to watch Angel Reese play and everything. So, as long as the NBA can, if W can play to push this, and also get the help of NBA players to push it, really marketing it like on social media, I think it could work. I really think it could work. Go ahead, Stephanie.
Um, so as a female athlete, like I definitely play basketball. Um, I played and coached basketball, and I think that this Caitlin and Angela Reese and everyone else who got drafted are going to be the ones who change the NBA, the WNBA, right? Like the narrative. They're gonna be the ones where they look back 15, 20 years and like women are gonna be coming into the NBA making way more money. Because they have kind of opened up the lane for all eyes to be on them. So with that, like I think when we're talking about the wage gap, I do agree. Like I think like it's not enough people buying these tickets to go to these games because for a while it wasn't exciting. Like when I look at women's basketball, it's like strictly fundamentals, right? Like you're looking a lot at like good footwork, passing, getting a dribble off the first step. Like it's very fundamental. However, for men's basketball or male basketball, whatever, the fundamentals are there, but let's keep it a buck. Like they're literally able to run rampant and do whatever it is they want to do these spectacular plays. Like LeBron James is guaranteed to give you a travel at least 8 to 10 times in a play because they're able to just go, and do their thing. Plus, the platform and the narrative has been set that men play sports, and if you are a woman playing sports, you're deemed as masculine. You're a dyke. You're a man. And so I think I love Angela Reese and what she's doing for the game because it's kind of changing that narrative. Like, yes, I could be good at this sport and exciting at this sport, but still stand in my feminine energy. So I think like it's definitely changing this narrative and the money gonna come. Like Caitlin, yeah, she only signed like a $300,000 deal, but she got I want to say it's probably like 3.5 or $5 million sponsorship,
28,
28 million
28 million from that.
over a span of 5 years, right?
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
sponsorship. So like the money is there. They're going to make the money. When we're talking about the WNBA though, financially backing them, it's not until, and they're businessmen, like they want to see how much money can you generate into this sport before we start pouring out and paying into you. So I think this is like the wave of it. Like her jersey is already sold out. Like the percentage of her somebody said the majority of the WNBA are lesbian. Who is that?
Nobody. It's true. Nobody is a fact though. All of them are not feminine. They're masculine. I don't know where you get all
Yeah,
that shit from.
I'm just
Majority of them
speaking.
women are masculine.
I'm just speaking from my experience. Not all of them. We can't say 100% of them. I play basketball, and I'm not no dyke. I'm not no lesbian walking around like so. But at the
That's
end
why
of the
women don't
day,
watch
I
it.
don't know. We gotta.
No, Jordan got to
I
mute his
can-
mic because the echo.
hmm.
Go ahead. No, go ahead, Sammy. Go ahead.
No, but I just think, yeah, I don't know. Like I said before, I'm kind of all over the place with my thoughts because it's almost like we're not allowed to work out. We're not allowed to because we'll be deemed as a game, or we'll be laughed at, or we'll be, you know what I mean? Like called all these ridiculous characteristics. So for me, it's like when do we get equal playing ground to perform and to train, and not be deemed as something that's a negative?
Let me ask you a question.
Those road games, I didn't have those experiences, but maybe I don't know.
Let me ask you a question. Men have their own interests. Yeah,
That's that.
Read the private, Ron. My bad, Hakim.
yeah. Go ahead. Go ahead. Put it. Do it.
Oh, can I put my? I was about to say, can I put my channel in the chat?
Yeah. Go ahead.
Oh,
You don't
thank
have
you,
to answer.
Sapphire.
Oh, you talking about
Bro,
Sammy? Yeah, you can put
you
it. Yeah.
family over here, brother. We're not like them other YouTubers.
Mm-hmm.
That was a chill.
Uh, but listen here. Men have an interest in things. Women have an interest. Now I'm speaking from a man who I've heard this point.
Mhm,
Yeah, we just don't have an interest to watch women play basketball, and that's nothing offensive. It's just that we just never did. I remember when WNBA came. I remember the Miami Soul. You remember that team?
mhm,
I don't even think they have it anymore.
yeah.
So I remember when the team came and they took me to go watch the game. It was boring. I didn't know who was the players. I didn't feel the scene that I thought this was going to be big for little girls and people who was into female sports to go watch this. But the turnout for females to come don't go out there.
Yeah.
When you go to male dominated sports, it's mainly males there, overwhelmingly. So to say to play on an equal playing field, we need to talk to the women to say, hey, take your little girl to go become a basketball player if you want to go do this and this and that. Because here's the thing: if you want to act, it's just the same thing. Say we don't even watch women dominated movies. Statistically, if you see the turnout, it doesn't turn out well
Mm,
because it's not appealing to us. You can't
mhm,
force us to want to watch it.
mhm.
It's
But
just
look at
what
this,
it,
Hakeem.
So,
I
so
say
I
this,
feel
Hakeem. Now I was gonna say this. This year the NCAA Women's Championship game, it had more viewers than the men's NCAA
it
Championship
literally
games.
did because it was exciting, and it was marketed, and there was a lot, like, it was exciting. I'll say that this is more of like a question. So my question to y'all is, do you think like the popularity or the success of the WNBA always bearing on, or do you think I'm gonna reframe it. Do you think sexism plays a role in the success in women's basketball? Because I'm hearing a lot of like misogynistic comments when it's saying like we don't subscribe to that, or we don't want to see that. So it's like an authentic question, genuine question. Like, do you think sexism is gonna play a
No,
role in the success of the
has nothing to do.
WNBA?
man want to keep things between the man. Women want and leave women things
Me
towards
too.
the women.
It has
Men
That's
want to
nothing
keep
to do.
things
sexism.
man.
That's
That's
not
sexism.
sexism.
That's
That's
not
not sexism.
sexism. It's always
Why would
been,
you
man.
listen? Why would you want to get into a sport where you might get elbowed in the face?
Yeah, it doesn't look
It,
sexy when you
it,
see a
has,
woman get elbow in the face. It
Yeah.
just doesn't.
it has
That's more
none.
of a
I've
man
never
thing.
wanted to watch female boxing. I even tell you this:
Or on UFC either.
UFC. You ever seen that sport these girls do where they're playing football and they're tight in their bikinis with the it's these new sports teams where these girls
Yeah,
are
it's I think they play arena football. I think that's what it is. I know you're talking about.
arena football. But
Hold
listen,
on, Jordan.
they
Jordan, go to
they
your
the one.
sound. Hold on, Jordan. Go to your sound and put echo cancellation. That's what stopped the echo from coming. You
Wait,
probably
wait.
don't have the echo
Are you talking
cancellation.
about the bikini football female thing?
The bikini football female.
Click
When I
sound and
watched it the
echo
first time, I
cancellation.
didn't thought it was good. But they over sexualized themselves. We didn't ask them to go do that. That's ran by a woman. You don't see men actively going into sports trying to. You see anybody over sexualize Serena Williams or Venus?
Hell yeah.
No. Listen. I'm talking about actually saying, Serena, pull down your skirt so we can see that ass
Oh,
shaking.
they take a picture of that ass she got. Like when she
I've
go up,
never
they
seen
take a.
that done. I've never
What you
seen that
mean?
done. I've never seen that. Listen,
I can't. Where you been at?
I've
Where
never
you been
seen.
at doing
Listen,
that?
But she got ass. If we gonna keep it a buck,
no.
Serena and Venus both got bunky. So if we gonna keep it a
I met
buck
one of
about
them.
that,
I
I
met
feel
her older
Listen,
sister. I met her before in real life.
yeah.
lingerie.
So
I'm
yes.
just saying this.
I feel like y'all are all speaking to sexism.
It's
Like
not
when we're talking, it
sexism.
is when you. So what do you think when we're talking about sexism? What do you think it means?
Sexism is where you say no, you can't do what you want to do. I'm not saying that.
That's
Sexism is
not sexism.
no.
Sexism is it's that, but then
Sexism
it's
says that a woman can't. I didn't say a woman can't play basketball. I'm just not interested in watching you play basketball.
right.
That's not sexism. I'm just not interested. Men are just not interested in watching women play basketball.
No, but
Okay.
there
So
is
then the
some men that
question,
do watch women play basketball though.
I'm
There
not
is
yeah,
saying
some.
that.
I
I'm
think
talking
you're
Shout
about
out to
the
the
majority.
black beauty that's in the building. Go ahead.
in high school. Girls love to play volleyball games. Yeah.
See,
Oh, it's on me.
volleyball is highly subscribed. Men love to watch women play
Yeah, again,
volleyball
we're
because
going
they're in the
back to
bikini.
sexualizing
Yes.
women. So when I'm talking about sexism, I'm talking about sexism defined as like there is a supreme sex. So we all know this is just the definition.
Mm.
Just like racism and heterosexism, there is in our society a defined role that is looked up to, right? And so when we're talking about sexism, we're talking about discriminatory prejudice, like toward the acts, stereotypes toward toward statements that are put on or perpetuated onto one particular group. Specifically, right now, we're talking about women. So we're talking about over sexualizing women gets attention of men. When we're talking about women who do play women who do play sports are not attractive and they're not feminine. Like we kind of are subscribing to this idealism of like there is a particular category for women to fall in. And I disagree with it wholeheartedly. Like, that doesn't mean two things could be true. I see you, Hakeem. Two things could be true. Like, yes, there are women who probably present more masculine, have more muscles, and probably are not as attractive and are within the LGBTQAI plus community. But then there are women who do play sports who are in their feminine energy. So I just think to generalize and clump all those women into one and say, you're not attractive, we don't want to watch you because you're not exciting, you lift weights, you look masculine, unless you're wearing something sexy, that's what's going to get my attention. I think like that's the narrative that's being pressed. That's just what I hear.
But then they ain't change the uniform there and make it more tighter, and then man will probably watch. But even then, you had a WNBA basketball player recently now doing OnlyFans because she said she wasn't making enough money, but now she's making
Mhm.
enough money off of her OnlyFans because that's what I'm
I mean,
saying. If
because
you want
sex,
to,
and the reality
you
is
know what I'm
like
saying?
sex sells, like that
Because
average.
yes, it
Yeah, like
does
sex
sell for
sells.
men.
And
Yes.
so when we're talking about that, like women have to oftentimes reduce their self to sex to get money. Do y'all get what I'm saying? Like, so for us to like prove this point of like, oh well, if y'all don't do this, then nobody asked y'all to dress like this, or you probably need to change yourself. When the reality of it is like this country, like we know sex is going to sell, which is why oftentimes that is the direction a lot of women go into to get the attention. But when women don't go in that direction to garner the attention, to get marketed, to make money, then we're labeled as something else. So for me,
But
like that for
but to
me,
me,
like,
but shout out to Josh W and shout out to Chocolate Herb that's also in the building. To me, it's not a bad thing because women are made to be sexy. That's what y'all for. Y'all supposed to look sexy for the man. Man is supposed to be looking rugged, looking crazy, looking
wow.
masculine. Not
Again,
women, but go ahead, Hakeem. Because
Let
it's
me
your
ask you a
room, bro.
question. Let me ask you a question. Have you ever paid to go watch a WNBA player? You ever went to a WNBA game?
yes, I was a ticket holder for the Sparks
Okay.
until I couldn't afford it no more. Yes. Because I coach basketball. So like for me, the Clippers, I'm literally about to go do be a Clipper ticket season holder. Like, so like for me, like when we're talking about sports, like I'll go and I'll watch. You
So
feel me? But that's because I like basketball is my zhush.
so
So Ron, I love me a good basketball playing man.
you're an outlier. I'm telling you, somebody who's
Big facts.
been to Bruins. I've watched hockey. I played football majority of my life. Only reason why I didn't go to college, I messed up my leg. I
Yeah.
am I am a sports person. Being around people of sports, I've never in my life heard somebody say, turn on a WNBA game. Has nothing to do with sexism. Let's go watch volleyball. Let's go watch Venus and Serena. Matter of fact, I don't even watch tennis.
What about the Olympics when like Simone Biles played for gymnastics or something
I,
like that?
I wasn't even caring about that. Real regular folks. I didn't know Simone Biles until on the internet. I didn't know her. I could tell you who the new draft pick who's coming out of South Carolina, who's playing left at tackle. I'm telling you, average men, regular men who's in the sports, who's working at the factories, who's in these car washes, are not trying to watch these things. If
But it's
it,
marketing, but Hakeem is marketing because look,
it's
you didn't
not
know
even
who Simone,
no no
you didn't know who Simone Ball was
I didn't know
until
who was that. But
they saw it on the internet. That's
the only
marketing.
time I was only interested in the Olympics was to go see the NBA players play and the
Mm.
Harlem Globetrotters. And I'm just giving an example of regular people. So when I'm just saying that, when we saying that there's not an invested interest into it, that's all I'm saying.
I
That
agree.
when I read the definition of sexism, where it says sexism is a prejudice or discrimination based on one's sex or gender. Sexism can affect anyone, primarily affects women and girls. It can be linked to gender roles and stereotypes and may include the beliefs of one sex and gender is superior to another. You said that. What I'm saying is this. I never said a woman can play basketball. I
I know
never,
you didn't.
yeah,
You
yeah, no, no,
never. Nobody.
but,
Nobody ever put a cap on what a woman. Y'all never did that, and I
no, no, no.
agree with you. Go ahead.
No, no, you're right. But what I was trying to say is speaking from a regular man who sits around and watch football games,
Yeah.
it's just the interest is not there. Now
Yeah. And
I'm not saying the interest can't come, but
right.
overall, when you talking about men who pay money for season tickets, women,
Yeah.
women are not paying season ticket holders to go watch the LA Sparks to go play.
I agree. Here's the thing. I don't disagree with you at all. Like everything that you said, I completely agree because it's the truth. A high percentage of men are not interested in watching women's basketball. And it's, you know what I mean? Like you're not telling a lie. Like by any means, am I disagreeing with any of y'all points of view? All I'm simply asking is, do you think the success of women's sports is it rooted in sexism?
No, it's
And
not.
you
It's
answer, I
rooted.
feel like you, hold on. I feel like you've answered my question just by reading the definition and hearing like some of the statements saying that's not like women are meant to be sexy. Women are not supposed to, you get what I'm saying? So like, even though I'm not saying like y'all are like pushing his hand and saying this is what women should and shouldn't be doing. I get that, but I'm just saying like the mere success of these organizations are definitely going to be, sexism is going to play a role in that because of these gender roles that have been pushed on our society. And we can shake our head and disagree, but I just feel like this is just the reality. Like
My last point.
a lot of folks aren't going to subscribe to it before this main reason you said. I didn't watch any.
Josh W. Listen to he says, I didn't watch any college basketball until last year, thanks to Angel
Mhm,
Reese and Caitlin Clark. I didn't
mhm.
watch it during the season this year, but I did watch Women's March Madness.
because
And it
of
was
because of
exciting this
marketing.
year.
Because of
And it
marketing,
was
not only
exciting
that,
this year. Like them
and I'm
bitches
gonna
was
be
balling.
honest, you want the WNBA to blow up, have all the women watching.
I agree.
In America,
I agree.
so it's
It
not the
starts with
man's
us
fault.
supporting
All the
each
women
other.
watching it.
That's it. And what I want to say is, who spend more money than men on sports?
Women, because 9 times
The
out of
women
10, we the
watching
one
it.
helping buying the tickets. If you my man, we gonna have baby. So I feel
Yeah.
like
Buy you the hat, they gonna buy you the fans, they gonna buy you
Uh,
the jersey.
no, they might, but I'm being real.
yeah,
Who spend more money than men on sports?
I
So,
agree with like there's no disagreeing with this, y'all. Like I agree with
Women gonna
that.
support the WNBA.
Wait, what happened?
ooh,
No, but it's not gonna be no fight. But the women not gonna just support no WNBA at
So
all.
you
Like
bring Ron, you bring up a good point because I feel like with Angela Reed, remember like last year when it was like Angela Reese was really bringing out hood shit. Like she was like going off on people. It was like this level of aggression where it's like drama. And I feel like that's when folks really started watching for like the physical, like that, you know what I mean? Like her talking shit on the free throw line. Like who you talking to? Or like, you know, like not slapping people's hands. So I do think like that level, like the fights, because I ain't gonna lie, like hockey, I like hockey because they be throwing down.
I love hockey.
Yeah, like they be throwing down. But yeah, I do think that probably plays a role in it too. Like, because women now probably aren't more prone to fight as quickly, maybe.
The crazy thing is, I never went to a hockey game, but I've always bet on them. That's crazy.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go to a hockey game.
You should go. They're fun. And like sit in the front, bro. When the puck hit the glass, that shit is. Ooh.
Hey Ron, what sport did you play back in the day?
I didn't play no sport. I just was the street sport.
Oh, okay.
Playing football in the street.
I actually played high school football throughout my whole high school career.
Football.
Yeah.
I used to just play. I used to play in the streets, but
yeah.
I never played a high school. I never played a high school sport, but I was with my dad playing tennis, and it was like in tournaments, you know, like local.
To be honest, I would love to learn how to play tennis and golf. They say those are the two sports Black men should know how to play. So those I'm gonna learn.
Tennis is fun as long both of you know exactly what you're doing. If one person
and golf, they say Black men should learn how to play golf, and I was like, why? Because Tiger Woods, they would say no, because you look at Tiger Woods, like it's the way they think when they play golf. So like that's why I want to learn how to play. I'm gonna take Hakeem to the golf course. Hakeem's going to the golf course. Right?
What up?
With a polo t-shirt.
Yeah.
But no, Hakeem, you can't do that. You got to be really calm with it. It's a strategy.
Yes.
Look, Ruthless know what I'm talking about. He been to golf course. You know what I'm talking about.
Ruthless, what's your thoughts on this topic?
Well, I've been listening to Miss Stephanie here. How you doing, Miss Stephanie?
Oh Lord, I feel like yes. How you doing?
No way. He says, "No worry, Stephanie, we got you." He say anything crazy, we're gonna drop him. Good.
Stephanie. I hear you use the sexism and all that, right? But we've been unfair in this conversation. We've been disingenuous. Just say men are better products at sports. I mean, why can't we just be better? And we are better in that sports category in basketball. I mean, people want to watch the best product. Why would they downgrade to watch you guys when they can watch, the top of the best athletes in the world? Because, sports comes with a lot of phenomenal athleticism, which makes entertainment, which you guys lack in that department. Okay? So it has nothing to do with sexism. It's all about watching the best of the best. Now, what you guys are great at, Miss Stephanie, I'm going to give y'all props. Getting on that stripper pole. That belongs to you.
Hey, so you prove a point.
Hey, Ruthless, you just
and sexualizing yourself, right? That is your world.
You proving her point.
Beyonce.
He just proved my point. Thank you. I'll be quiet. Keep on talking. Keep on talking, Ruthless. Because you're proving my point. Continue.
No,
you're proving my point.
Wow.
It be them niggas that be loud and wrong. But go ahead.
No, I'm just saying this is what you guys are good at.
Wow.
All I'm saying is at the
premium.
Stephanie, just accept it and say, you know what? You're right, Ruthless.
That's all I'm good at is dancing on the pole. You're right. You are so right. That's all I'm good for is dancing on the pole.
That's all you're good for. I didn't say that.
That's what you said we good at.
No, that's one of the best things you guys are at. Better than us. Better than us. That's what I'm saying, right? And that's not any slight to you guys, Stephanie. It's not. It's just that we're two different genders, and what we're great at requires, because of our athletic ability and our gifts, makes us better at that, what we do in the sports. But when it comes to sexualization and being very feminine, you guys rule. Okay? From models to from what's her name? Kardashian, right? Billions. She's made millions. Right? She's made more than the average NBA player just being beautiful. This is what we love you guys, and we fund you guys' beauty. We do. We fund you guys as looking beautiful and sexy. We're paying for this. Then when we're done funding that, okay, I want to go watch a great basketball game. now I'm going, okay, LeBron James, right? I'm not watching no Cheryl Swoops. I'm going to watch LeBron James for this because he's better. I want to see him get up and dunk that ball over 3 people. That's what I want to see, right? It's not nothing to do. It's just he just looks more death-defying, more something I've never seen before. That people like to pay for those things, and I'm not. That's all it is. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying that you guys are only good for being sexy, but I'm saying what the premium money that the world has always paid since the beginning of time for you guys. The premium money that's been paid to you guys is for being sexy. The premium, the crime of the cream of the cream of all things. Beyonce is being a billionaire damn near of being sexy. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. It's taking what you're great at and saying, you know what? This is what we're great at. Now, there are lawyer women. There are doctor women. There are women who are smart and intelligent. I'm not saying that they're not good in the fields, right? I'm not saying that. But where women are the most demanded at for society, not just men, women too. Women are the most demanded and the most celebrated when they're sexualizing themselves to the world. And the world pays them billions of dollars for this. Billions of dollars. And you have to admit that. The money sets the market. Where I'm spending my money sets the market. And when I'm going to see women, and I'm saying, oh, damn, Stephanie look good. I'm going to see Stephanie. You remember Stephanie Mills? You remember Patti LaBelle? I'm going to see her beauty, singing that voice. This is what we pay for. That. And I don't want to see you looking strong and try to knock people out. And I don't want to see you, elbow. I don't want to see that in a woman. That's not appealing. That's what
Christina, I'm just saying, like, you should hear this bullshit. I'm serious.
And I'm
Yeah.
a legend.
Go ahead.
So I'm not going to go back and forth. My mom has always told me, don't go back and forth with a fool because from the distance, don't nobody know the difference. So I'm not going to go back and forth because he's literally just proven my point about how sexism, y'all get what I'm putting down. Like, I need you to pick up a book, read the definition, and then come back and argue about the gender roles and how that specifically plays a role in the trajectory of success in women businesses and women's sports, all that great stuff. So Ruthless, I appreciate you. I appreciate. Because see, anytime you throw an ism out there, you see how he's clutching his pearls? That's how motherfuckers act. They clutch their pearls like, who, me? Yes, you, Judas. Okay? Yes, you. So I want you to understand what the ism is because you are moving in that right now. And your movement in sexism is going to be the catalyst that holds women at this level that you feel is beneath you. You making a statement alone saying like, oh, y'all good at shaking that ass on the pole. Like it literally.
No, I said you
For
guys
me,
were
it's
great.
disgusting. I didn't cut you off. Please let me speak. It's disgusting. It's belittling, and it is my full understanding that it's thinking like this that is holding us captive. Like it is, and it's probably men like you that are getting pissed off at the idea that women are evolution and evolving and taking a different role and taking a different stance in certain positions. So for me, like that, you've done enough, my guy. Like, go read the comments and then pick up a book.
Shout out to Jabbar for being in the building. Shout out to No Chaser also in the building, and also Sam. What's going on, Sam?
I'm gonna say,
great to see you over here.
Can I say this? I'm gonna say this, right? But everything Stephanie said, you guys take advantage of this, though, right? They love this. They love the pretty privilege.
He's charged to the game.
You guys, your counterparts, you guys come to the gym half naked. Y'all walk around with your bodies out. You guys aren't trying to.
Wow.
Yeah, they do.
I'm just gonna have to charge this. Just gonna have to charge this to the game, bro.
Why do you guys walk around?
Why do you guys
walk around naked, Stephanie? Why y'all do that?
So what do you consider? What do you consider? Let's talk about this. What do you consider naked?
I can see.
Yeah.
See, Rufus on. You see, you should have stopped it while I was ahead.
Listen, when I just see your ass crack, your titties when you're working out. That is
No.
And that's what you looking at.
Wait, Ronnie, you said
That's what you looking at.
what you're showing me.
Yeah.
It's what you're showing me.
We're gonna go to the next topic. Next topic.
Please, let's go to the next topic. Because your boy gonna dig himself in a hole, bruh. He gonna dig himself in a hole. It's men in here with daughters. It's men in here that got sisters, and you in here talking reckless like this.
No. You guys dress like this for yourselves, not for us.
Not
guys,
all.
Yeah, they like this. You guys love this. If
love what?
No.
Love what?
No. Let's move to the next topic.
All right, next to the topic.
God
You dig
damn.
yourself.
Let's move to the next topic.
Dig in the
Shoot.
hole.
Rufus know what he's doing.
Yeah, you know what he's
I
doing.
like
He's trying to
Rufus though.
All right, next topic. So this was sent to somebody to go over, and this is about men paying for box. And a guy was
Jabbar was the one that sent me that clip.
Jabbar,
Jabbar's in the chat. He's in the building.
Shout out to Jabbar. Go ahead, Hakeem. Play the clip. They're gonna chop it up after this.
Paying for the box, Hakeem. There you go. Your favorite topic. Paying.
Guys that pay for like he got it to spending it. It's just like here.
Then that dude that's just giving his money away like that, he's a simp. He's a broken individual mentally. No one respects that guy. Men don't respect him, and other women don't respect him. God don't respect him. Nobody respects that guy that's just giving up his main agency frivolously to women. Just like no one respects a whore that's just giving up her main agency, her sexuality, to a lot of men. Hoes don't get respect, and sips don't get respect. That's the facts.
I can hear what he says. Even God don't respect him. Wow.
Wow. So yeah, I'm pushing to one of you guys. Who want to go first?
Who want to go first?
Ladies first. Go ahead, Stephanie.
Ladies ain't going first. Ladies last.
God damn, right? Ladies.
Hey.
I'll go last.
I want
you,
and I want Christina to chime in.
Christina? She on the meeting.
He said that's a self-image God.
So
go ahead.
Who's gonna go first?
Yeah, they want you to talk about
this.
Yeah,
go ahead, Stephanie go first.
She said she ain't got time. She got a call. I'm on mute, but go ahead.
Go ahead.
So I support men paying for the box. I support it. I don't see nothing wrong with it. I think prostitution has been here for thousands of years. I think I'd rather a man pay for the box than the muscling. You know what I mean? Because we got a lot of little guys who muscling. Like just you know what I mean? If she's willing to do that, and that's what she's actively doing at the respectable age. You know what I mean? So I support prostitution all the way. I don't ever get mad when people try to get their money hitting them in the head for $4,000 or $5,000. Go ahead, get money.
No, Hakeem, man is not supposed to pay for the box. We just supposed to be who we are.
It ain't tricking if you got it.
It's tricking, Hakeem. It's tricking when you paying for the box. Man is not supposed to pay. You're supposed to be able to get a woman. You're supposed to be confident in knowing that woman gonna give it to you without you paying for it. I don't need to take a woman to a 5-star restaurant. I don't need to send a woman to a 5-star restaurant to get the box. I can't.
You're gonna spend for it anyway.
You're gonna spend for it anyway.
No.
Just listen. Dealing with a woman.
There's some dudes not even paying for restaurant days. I can't. Some dudes are broke.
Yeah. Y'all don't want me to comment on that. I don't want to say that.
Some dudes are broke.
Don't get him started. Don't put no quarters in Hakeem, please. When it comes,
put no quarter on Hakeem because I'm tired of him being quiet. But he knows the truth. Me and him from the same hood. So
we from the same block. But I'm saying,
dude, some girls buy dudes Timberlands, buying them PlayStation, buying them Nikes, all that stuff. And they ain't got no money.
There's a length of time you deal with a woman. Within that length, whatever money you spent, you're gonna spend money. No matter how it is, and you smashing. I come from an era where the old man told me if you having sex with her, you're supposed to give her money.
Hell no, I'm not supposed to give her money. The sex is equal trade, baby. The same way you have an orgasm, the same way I'm having an orgasm.
No.
Shit.
You got to cut the check. There.
Look, Rufus want to get in. I know he want to get in so bad.
Go ahead, Rufus.
You get in.
Y'all really want to hear my take on this?
Not
Yeah.
really.
First and foremost, and I'm in agreement with Hakeem for the first time in a while.
Wow.
Yeah.
Either you're gonna pay now or pay later. Either way it go, right?
Mm.
Most women, I say 98, 97% is not dating a nigga that ain't trying to pay, right? If you go to this woman and say, hey, I want to be with you and do all this courting with you, she's going to say, okay, she's not going to volunteer too much. Every now and then she might throw in, I like you, I'm going to throw a dinner here and there. But ultimately, the men are going to pay for the process. So you either pay for the process, right, which is the wedding ring, the wedding, all that shit, or you can pay a prostitute, which is a little cheaper, right? So that you don't have to deal with baggage, deal with her personality, right? Just pay her for the one thing that you desire, which is a sexual part, and be done with it. Now, is that tricky? No. Right? Is that being a simp? No.
No.
Okay, being a simp is one who supports the woman's behavioral patterns, even though they're not conducive to a successful making of the community, right? They're just saying, well,
no, but that's a simp. You paying for the box is simping. You simping, Ruthless. You paying for the box is
Oh, I get what
simping.
Ruthless is saying.
You are protecting that. You are.
I get what he's saying.
No, paying for the box is transactional, nigga. It's an equal it's a transaction. Just like if you're dating a girl, Ronnie Roan, because I know you're not having women pay for you, right? You paying for dinners, right?
Some do.
Yep.
Are you paying for dinners, Ronnie Roan? Or you paying?
I didn't raise you like that.
That is a transaction, Ronnie Roan. That's a transaction. Okay. So the point is, there's two different types of transactions. Meaning, one transaction is for the building and hoping of marriage, right? To build this woman, and that's no guarantee, right? And then there's another transaction when you're just paying for the box and not the problem, right? You don't want to get to know her. You don't want, so you're bypassing all the bullshit that you have to juggle to get to the point of satisfying yourself, whatever that may be. So in essence, if a man is buying box and he's skipping the process of getting to know a woman, is because he doesn't have time to deal with that, and he doesn't.
Okay, but Ruben, here's my thing. Ruben, what you're saying is true. Why is such a big issue right now online? A man paying for the box because what you're saying isn't true. Man is not supposed to pay for the box. We're just supposed to pay for the experience of the woman. Go ahead.
So you say you don't go to strip clubs, Ronnie Roan? Exactly. So that.
Why you trying to get in my personal life, man?
Exactly. Exactly. So most men are participants in strip clubs. So why do we go to strip clubs? Even married men, right? Why do we go? Because we're paying to be entertained. And leave it there. We don't want to take that with us. Right? Now we're not going to most likely wife this woman or try to have any relationship with this woman, but we're paying for entertainment. It's a transactional thing. So when a man is paying for the box, he just wants to get to the point and not have to deal with anything more. Which is very common, right? Then you have the guy who's paying for the woman he loves or potentially married. He's paying for that, right? Then when he gets ready to ask her, he's thinking buying between $500 and $30,000 ring, if not more, right?
Okay, quick question.
Then,
this is my last question. Yeah. Let me ask you one question. So the woman's paying for your D?
Is what?
The woman's paying for your D like the man's doing to the woman.
There are, if she's over 40, there's a possibility that she will.
I think it depends.
Whoa.
I think it depends.
There are some cougars that are paying for D. Now, not it's a very small percentage, but there are. Right? They just want the young guy, but that's it. Get your ass out of here. Right? When you're done.
And the fat girls.
Yeah. Depends, right? But they got to be most likely over 45 and up.
The big back community. Hakeem, you saying the big back community is paying, huh?
Yeah. We don't call them big back here. We call them peppers.
The big women aren't paying. The big women aren't paying.
Yeah, we call them bell peppers.
He said they're paying.
And I'm going to land the plane right now. So bottom line is, being a simp is one who supports the woman even in her bad behaviors. Not calling her out for the things that she's doing wrong. And no matter what, they're blaming men for her actions. That's a simp. But a man paying for a transaction, having a transaction between a woman, two mutual transaction, he pays and she gives, that's just a business deal. And he's paying for something he's bypassing because she's letting him bypass all the toxicity or whatever it is. He just get right to it, and
Yeah.
that's just where it goes.
Yeah.
Go ahead,
That's it.
Hassan. You'll go before Stephanie go and kill everybody.
Y'all gonna be surprised. I ain't gonna kill y'all.
Yeah. I mean, I get what you guys saying. Prostitution been going on for thousands and thousands of years, and I know people are getting tired of me saying this, but in my country, this is just different. If you get caught doing, especially in my tribe, you're gonna get fucked up. So none of the woman should not sell herself like that. She needs to be more appreciative, and you gotta wait till marriage. And when you're married, then spend not all your money, but money make her happy, buy her, go on vacation, do what you got to do.
Transaction,
then,
right?
Yeah. You're still paying, but it's
right.
your wife. It's not like a prostitute.
And you can have 4 wives, right?
If you have the money, if you're financial,
you can have 4 wives, correct?
Yeah. But
I got a question for you, Hassan. In your tribe, when a man propositions for a wife, does he pay a dowry?
Yes.
Yeah. You gotta over there. You gotta pay for the the guy pays for the wedding. He got to buy you fucking necklaces, not only ring.
No. I'm talking about the dowry to the father, because there's a dowry.
Yeah. That too, and you still got to pay for the wedding, and there's a bunch of shit comes with
Mm-hmm.
it.
So you're transactioning a woman, right?
Yeah, for the marriage, for marriage.
So it's the same shit.
No. But they only do that for that tribe is to show that they're able to take care of that woman. They're not paying for the box.
It's still a transaction.
He's not paying for the box. He's not paying to have sex with
He's
her.
still paying. He's still paying for that vagina.
I'm sick of Rufus, man.
That's what he wants.
But for marriage, but it's not okay. I get what you're saying, Ruthless, but it's not over here like one night stand and see.
Doesn't matter. Okay. You got you an in-house prostitute. Okay, so you buying a woman so you can have sex with her, but it's still paying for it. It's not free.
Damn,
it's not free. If your dad like, hey, what's up? You want my daughter? Yeah, she fine. How much you got, nigga?
No,
right? He's looking at how much you got. So you're buying her vagina, literally. What are we talking about here?
But you guys, the rest of you guys know, see what I'm trying to say, though, right?
Yeah, we get what you're saying.
Am I off though?
Well, the last part you kind of off.
Your dad ain't his daughter married a broke motherfucker. Exactly.
Well, it depends on the father. Some father, if he sees you love his daughter, then he's gonna okay it. Some, not all, but some. If he sees like you actually love her, then he say, you know what, he's the best choice for you. He's gonna do anything.
If one comes along with more money and more wealth, she's getting rid of you. He's getting rid of you, and he's sending her to him. Simple.
I gotta take you to Iraq one day, Ruthless, and see. It's different.
I'll go over there with 100 bands and take anybody's woman who's broke.
Shout out to Nidus and shout out to Nidus for being in the building and Liberated Soul also in the building. But go ahead, Jordan. I don't know if you want to go or you want Stephanie to go.
You go ahead, Stephanie. Now go last. Go ahead.
Okay. So I think we're talking about 2 different things. I think we're talking about transactions in the sense of like you were saying, Hassan, like marriages and relationships, which are true. And then we're talking about the transactions of just prostitution, like just plain old modern day. You give me this and I get that. And I think someone commented below, like if I'm paying for sex, then I ain't got to worry about birthdays. I ain't got to worry about anniversaries. I ain't got to worry. So I think we're talking about 2 different dynamics in relationships. And I think Tony, I'm so scared to say this, but I agree with you slightly. Well, just in the sense of like all relationships are transactional. Like all relationships at some point are transactional.
Who are you agreeing with?
She was agreeing with Ruthless.
Yeah, like all relationships at some point is transactional. Just how we were
Yep.
talking about with Hassan's situation and in marriage, and you know what I mean. Like, but I feel like it's all they're all transactional. But we're talking about different levels of dynamics in relationships, right? And when we're talking about like, is there women who often have transactions where they're paying? Like, yeah, if you got good D, like I've seen women drop the bag for a dude, and typically it'll be, I know we don't want to get on, but like them hood niggas, like the pookies, like we gonna have some Jordans on if you drop in D. So at the end of the day, I just say this to say like it is all transactional. It's just a matter of like, are my transactions being reciprocated? That's relationships. Like
For the
what is this
older,
building into?
But Hakeem, but I
for
want
the
to ask
older
Hakeem a
Yeah,
question.
women, it's
transactional relationships.
sugar mamas and sugar daddies. So yeah, the older people do that a lot.
Yeah.
No, but
Hassan,
Stephanie, hold on. Let me ask Stephanie a question real quick. That before you go. So Stephanie, when the women drop the bag for the men, the pookies, how do the pookies say it? What did they tell them to get the bag? What did they tell the woman?
You don't gotta tell them nothing. Like
So
I
the
feel
woman
like
just go
I
buy
heard.
the Jordan. He don't ask for
Excuse me now.
nothing. He don't ask for nothing. Like when a woman drop the good, she normally asks the man for something. So the man don't ask for nothing for the woman.
I feel like it's the same in both. I mean, with both sexes. Like if your man if he dropping D or whatever, and that's y'all relationship, and he, you know what I mean, and it kind of goes back to like, I don't know, like that comment about simps, right? Like this comment about simps. And I think like again, Ruthless, you was on to something good. Because I think that's what we're talking about. It's like you are pouring into this person who ain't got no job, who probably ain't pouring into you, who treating you like shit, and you're accepting these behaviors. But like women could simp off their money too. Same rules apply. And so I think like there are so many different dynamics in relationships. Like it is transactional. I know as Aston said, like transactional relationships with a question mark. Like tell me a relationship that isn't.
Yeah.
Like it's always going to be some form of transaction. Like do we have good communication? If we have good communication, I'm going to want to spend more time with you. That is a transaction. Right. And we're not talking just about the monetary components. I'm talking about like emotional components. You know what I mean? Like spending time, all those types of things. So no matter what I don't like the word transactional, but that's like the fact. Mimi said, I feel like there's an unspoken rule about relationship transactions. It ain't never gotta what did she say? It ain't ever gotta ask me for nothing. I know your situation, and I'm dropping you a good dick. I'm gonna make sure you good. And I feel her. Like that's just
Sex
the way
is
it
on the
is. Mimi, I feel you. Like that's just what
mind.
it is. And the same rule apply for the dudes. Like if
Sex
that's
is
your
on the
girl,
No,
mind.
no worries,
yeah.
Mimi. No worries. Somebody gonna clip that and they're gonna use that against you. And you got Ruthless on the panel.
Delete it, Mimi, quick.
Say that over there in the
Delete
Sex
it,
is
chat.
Mimi,
on
quick.
the
We don't need them
now,
to know. We don't need them to know.
now let me say this. Let me say this, right? Now there's a difference in a lot of cases between men and women, in this fact, right? Women, yeah, they will get him a man, take him out shopping if he's doing right. But there's a time limit on this nigga, right? She's looking for the one real man that she wants, who's up, across, or above her, right? So if the guy that she really wants, who's got the money in the bag, she respect more, because this guy, she just using him for that. She's gonna once she find that guy, she's gonna get rid of Pookie. Bye. Now, men, we
Oh,
will
yeah.
take a
Y'all
poor
are
broke
household.
woman and make her a star, right? We'll pour into her and literally build her up, and then this is my wife and everything. We'll do that. That's the difference between men and women, right? When we pour into a woman like that, we'll marry a woman like that. But a woman pouring into a Pookie for her little thing, that's it. He has no chance of getting married to this woman, not even a little bit.
I agree with you.
So are you saying like women are like at the end of the day, like we have this man, we know he ain't gonna be what we want him to be, so we just gonna continue to take from him, knowing
Yep.
good and goddamn well we're looking for something else. But isn't that what everyone else? I feel like to
And
put
have
that
kids
just
with
on
him.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you're
I
right.
feel like though to put that on, and that's dumb to have kids with somebody and then know that that's not your person. Don't even get me to go down that road because we got to take more responsibility for the poom poom. You know, like when you have babies with somebody, you stuck with that person for the rest of your life. So we just gonna leave that there. That's a dumb decision. But I will say, I think that kind of goes both ways. I don't think it's just one sided because there are some men who are out there who do the same thing. And it's literally just like testing the ropes until you find the one that you want to marry. Like who are you willing to submit or commit to? Like
But and I'm
again,
not,
transactions. Like what are you capable of doing? Or what do you know what I mean? Like that's gonna make me
I'm
want to
not,
settle down and be with you.
yeah, I'm not disagreeing with that.
Yeah,
What
I
I'm
agree.
the difference is a
I don't
woman ain't gonna,
necessarily want a broke man though.
hey, a woman ain't gonna, she can love the hell out that broke nigga, but she'll get rid of his ass if you don't up his upside, get some money in that bank account. Because she's looking at like, okay, I'm tired of you already, right? But the men, we'll fall in love with a broke woman and keep her, right? We'll marry her,
Mm.
have kids by her, and yeah, I love you.
Oh, I
Ooh,
get
baby.
what you're saying. I get
That's a
what you're saying.
different.
No,
That's a
but
Yeah.
yeah,
Ruthless, if the man is broke, work on your sex game. As you saw Mimi
yeah,
comment,
but
if your sex
you're
Shut
game is
up.
still
good,
Shut up, Ron. Don't be giving everybody the don't be giving
no.
Sex
Hey,
people the
is on
keys
my
to the
sex
kingdom.
be in my mind. You told the
mind.
wrong
hey, hey,
you
Stephanie,
told
you
the
know what the woman
wrong
told
guy.
me?
You told the wrong guy this. But go ahead. Go ahead, Ruthless.
You know what the woman told me, Stephanie?
Mm.
She said, broke dick, the best dick. And
It
I asked
is
her,
because
and
these
no,
niggas
I
be
asked her, Stephanie,
they will excuse
Stephanie,
my language, but they will fuck you like they homeless. Okay,
Stephanie,
like
you know
they
what
coming for their next paycheck.
you know
And
what
if
I
you a woman,
Hey, Rufus, I'm one
you
of
know
them
what I asked
guys.
her after that, Stephanie? Why'd you
I
get
mess
rid
with your
of him?
mind.
She said,
I
I
one
said,
of
mm-hmm.
them.
why? I
Rufus
said,
is one
why'd
of
you
them
get
those
rid of him? She
guys.
said, because I couldn't stand him being broke. That's what she
Hey, I
told
like
me. She
Rufus.
said,
I like Rufus enough.
I couldn't take it him being broke. I had to get rid of him. I regret it, but
Yeah,
I
I ain't gonna lie.
will
I'm
never
one
be
of
with
them
him ever
guys,
again.
Rufus.
I say
yeah,
it
I'm one
all
of them
the
guys.
time.
I'm one
yeah.
of them guys. I'm one of them
I say
guys.
it.
This,
I
I
love that
say it all
big
the
dog,
time.
and
Jabbar,
here's the thing, like
and that king.
I think there's a difference, right? Like, because I agree. Like, if I get with you and you are already broke, you know what I mean? Like, first of all, I got to take responsibility for that decision and I'm going to hang in there as long as I can. And when it's not, then yeah, I'm out, right? But if I get with you and you just fell off, let's say you had your shit together and you fell off, like I'm going to rock with you, until you're able, I'm either going to push you up and baby, we grind until we both get there. If we together, then that's something that I'm willing to do. But I think again, like I just think it's so many layers to the dynamics of relationship and how you get together is going to determine that. But yeah, if I get with a dude off top and I meet you off top and you broke and I let you smash, that's something I gotta take responsibility for. Like I
And
gotta take
then,
responsibility for that. But don't be mad when when I look and I'm like, okay, so you still don't have a job.
Hold
Okay,
exactly.
so
on,
you
Jordan.
still
Hold
Right,
on, Rufus.
right.
Jordan been waiting patiently. Let Jordan take his
go Jay
take.
Boogie. Sorry.
No, I was just enjoying it because I was going to push to the next topic, but I'm gonna get myself to
Oh,
say.
you enjoy. Go ahead.
No, I'm gonna say my little bit. So, well, what necessary with paying with the box and everything, just really learn about it and everything. Transactions is everything from using money to pay to using money to pay for boxes. I think, like I said, for me, I think it's okay. It's been out there for, like I said,
Yeah,
thousands of years.
I know.
Hassan was saying, it happens in America, South America, Europe, China, all over the world and everything. So I wouldn't necessarily say that you're a simp that you pay for boxing and everything, because sometimes there might be men who don't have time for women in general. Who might be a man that has a lot of money, who's busy 24 hours a day, and there's sometimes you might get an escort or something, pay for like an hour or so just to get the time in, and maybe you'll talk to a woman or anything like that. But yeah, for going to the pay for the box, I don't think it's simplest, and do what you do with your money. If you want to pay for box, if you want to get it for free, you get it for free as well.
Mm. Oh, someone asked if the tables were turned and she is not employed, only benefiting from what men provide, what would you label this woman?
Go
A
ahead,
whore.
Yeah.
Stephanie.
Yeah. And so I think this is where we talk about, like, I think it's a double standard that we gonna keep it a buck.
Thank
It's
you.
a double standard.
Thank you.
And like,
Alicia Evans.
is it fair? No, right? Like it's not fair that there's this double standard. And it's okay for women to come in to that. And I'm gonna be honest. Have y'all heard? I feel like this statement has been coming up more recently since women are now starting to make money and starting to build. Like the question of what do you bring to the table now is a thing, right? Like now that is a thing. And so when we ask these types of when that question is asked, like if the tables were turned, do I think there would be some men now, like in today's day, there would be some men who'd be like, I can't fuck with you. Like you ain't got no job and you want me to take care of you? Like what? And it's so like it's kind of confusing to me because it seems like oftentimes men want to have these roles of I'm the man, I'm the provider, but then when women do lean in on that, they're gold diggers, or it's not fair. Men with money. What are you pointing at, Hakeem? Men with money who are young treat you like expandable doll. Yeah.
But I'm gonna have to say,
Wait, are you saying a guy with a job and a woman doesn't have a job is not fair? Is that what we're saying?
No, he was like he's saying like it for women we are quicker to turn away a man who doesn't have a job as opposed to a man wouldn't do the same thing for a woman. They would take a woman in and provide for her. But I think if this is a standard that we've created or if this is a narrative that we've created for men, then when it does happen, why are we upset about it? You get what I'm saying? Like, so that when the tables are turned, why are we upset about it if this is what y'all have been wanting for so long? And so again, like now we're like moving towards this new evolution of women who are coming into and making money. So now a lot of guys are like, what do you bring to the table? And so like there's now this conversation happening of like, what do you bring to the table? Yeah. But they're intimidated by women who have money. So I agree with you, Sapphire. Like you got to make it make sense.
Look who
Drizzle.
Drizzle.
Ruthless, you in trouble. Now you got
Me.
You in trouble.
Shout out to Mimi.
Another woman, yes.
Whoa.
Hey y'all.
Yes, another woman.
Oh shit.
You came on the live.
Wait.
Whoa.
So I'm at work. I am at work, so I can't come on camera or anything. But I heard somebody say, "Oh, Ruthless, you in trouble." What did Ruthless say while I was logging in and may have missed it?
You want me to sum it up for you, Mimi?
Please do.
Girl, let me tell you about your boy. This was like this conversation we're on now, this topic. He been good. Like he been on his best behavior. But baby, the conversation before pretty much was saying men are better athletes, they're stronger, and women are good at and make money sexualizing themselves, like doing pose.
Okay, I heard that.
Yeah.
I was in the chat for that. The last thing y'all were talking about before I logged on was relational transactions. What was said? Yeah. I know he had something to say. What was said?
I feel like everybody's pretty. I feel like
I was about to go in. Go ahead.
Oh, go.
She was gonna say no, but shout out to Mimi for being in the building. One of the co-hosts of the Spicy Avengers
Assembly
in the building.
Oh, I wish I could do my hearts. Thank y'all for my hearts earlier too. I did see them. But hey y'all, hey.
So it's crazy. It's crazy that women can call men broke when women is struggling, we can't call them broke. We can't even put a label on them.
But y'all can't be mad at that. I'm gonna keep
no,
it a buck.
it's not
Y'all can't be mad at that. Y'all cannot be mad at that. We can't be on this platform saying I'm a man. I'm a man. I had the money. I can provide.
Listen, let's not pick and choose our battle. So let's not pick and choose our battle. So when we come in here and we say, "Hey, this is what you bringing to the table," then you're gonna have to give up that mouth and that sex automatically.
No, but that sex, but the Marvin sex sometimes don't always be good. I can't. We talk about
it. Doesn't matter. There's a point that I'm trying to get. There's a point that I'm trying to get. There's a point that I'm trying to get. So it's just that if we're gonna do this, we just need to change the narrative and start questioning people based on character and not what they can bring to the table.
But
you know
men didn't start promoting their wallets. That's the problem. Every time a man
goes somewhere, we always got to promote our wallet.
Wait, what did he say?
We keep promoting our wallet.
I didn't raise you like that.
Well, I'm gonna say this, Ronnie, to disagree with you because our biggest judges are ourselves. So men judge men for being broke.
Right?
But if you go and listen, Ronnie, if we all go to a restaurant, right? Let's just say we all go to a restaurant with all our women.
Yeah.
Me, Akeem, and Jordan there, we put out our wallet, Hassan, right? But your ass woman putting her purse out to pay for your bill.
Yeah.
You better believe you're never gonna hear the end of this. They go all the way home.
You better know. You gonna best believe they're gonna say he's a pimp.
Right. Your woman paying you broke ass, right? But I'm just
gonna call me a pimp. A lot of people gonna a lot of people gonna look at me as a pimp.
No.
And pay for the drink. A lot of men gonna think
no, it doesn't go like that. Amongst men, we are our biggest critics. We judge niggas who was broke all the time. Oh, you broke ass nigga, right? That is our number one downgrade when it came to argument.
Ruthless, I'll say this. This is when you know you have a good woman. Let's say we do go out, right? And let's say you know, your bill got to be paid, and water bill got to be paid the same day that you got billed, and then also it took ready for your account. You know what a good woman might do? You guys have a little conversation. She might sell you the money so you can pay for the bill, just to pay for the bill. That's what some good women do.
Jordan, give me
I wish I had that.
Have the woman pay for it. Let her
I wish I had that. I ain't never had a woman bought me nothing.
Yeah, the send the bill and you still pay for it. But
I ain't never had a woman bought me nothing.
Nothing wrong with that, right? But I'm just saying, other men coming from across the room, if they find out, they're finna shame you for it.
Yep.
So we are our biggest critics. So when the women call us broke, we really can't say nothing because our counterparts are even worse than they are.
Mm-hmm.
So there's no way you can say, Ronnie, that the drizzle thing ain't gonna last because once again, the men on the other side are gonna be looking, and if they see that woman at a bar and she's paying for your drink, niggas finna get on your ass. I'm telling you.
No, they're gonna be just.
There are some men. There are some men that will. You don't have to apologize. Hey, Ronnie. There are some men that will, get on your ass about it. But there are some men that'll look at you and be like, "How you get her to pay for your, ABCD? Teach me your ways." I am ruthless. We talk about that a lot on the show. Like, I am a woman that will pay for things. Like, I'll go buy you a drink. I don't have a problem with that.
I don't believe that.
I'm with her. I agree with you, Lily.
If you were available when I was in Miami, you would have gotten a drink.
Listen, I'm in the listen, hold on. Don't put that on me. I'm in the trenches, baby. We were looking for you. Your location was off. Your location was off. We were looking.
My location was off for a reason.
Listen. The only reason why I say that, y'all ladies got like pretty privilege, so I know y'all ain't spending no money on no nigga.
I'm spending money.
And you too, Stephanie. I know y'all ain't spending no money on no nigga.
We're gonna go get our manicures and pedicures.
Safari Grace, all y'all usually used to men cutting a check. I know that.
It's not a matter of what we're used to.
I know that.
What we are doing. I will pay for a drink. I will. I'll pay for dinner. I will.
We don't. They won't want the drink. We want the Timberlands. We want the Nikes. We want the
Jordans, I want cooked meals.
Do what you need to do.
Creases in my jeans.
As long as you're doing what needs to be done, we can go shopping.
I agree.
I'm pay for it. I'm a cook.
I agree.
Anyway, so
okay.
Here's the question of the day, though. Here's the question of the day. Will you pay for that $30,000 wedding ring and propose to?
Woo!
You sound wild. That sounds wild. Why would a woman pay for her own engagement ring? You sound wild.
I'm not gonna pay for my own ring. I'm not gonna propose to a man. But at the same token, Ruthless, what is it to you? Because you're not even getting married.
If I do, I won't have no problem buying a $30,000 wedding ring.
Okay, so what you worried about me buying it for?
It's just a question. It's just a question. That's all it is.
It's like it's your birthday, but pay for your own gift.
No, all I'm saying is, if it comes down to it, will you foot the bill for the wedding?
Oh, for the wedding?
Yes. So like 50 bands. Are you going to foot that bill?
Here's my thing. I'm fiscally, I feel like I'm responsible. I'm not spending that much money on a wedding. That's number one. And number two, you're like, yeah, I definitely feel like me and my fiance would be putting our monies together to pay for the wedding. Like, and it's going to be like, I'm not putting millions and millions of dollars into a wedding. If anything, I'm like, let's go on this cruise. We can invite people and then stack our money to get some property. So like, we're talking about building relationship and union. Like, yeah, building. I'm trying to prepare for marriage and not prepare for a fucking wedding. Like,
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
But last question. Let's just say you're already there, though. Let's say you work for over 500 bands. You're there already, and you meet the man of your dreams, but he's not quite there. Will you pay for that wedding ring? Will you say, you know what, I'm going to get the wedding ring, and I'm going to propose to you, and
I'm
going
not
to pay?
proposing to no man. Regardless of how much, regardless of how much money I make, I'm not proposing to no man because I know my worth. That's that's like that's a whole other topic. I ain't proposing to no man. Sorry,
So
y'all can be mad if you want to.
So you're working.
How can y'all sit in here with this strong masculine energy and then say, "Oh, when I say I will not, I'm going to stand in my feminine energy and I expect for y'all to step to me and ask me for my hand in marriage." Don't you dare give me the that's the question of the pearls, my niggas. Like hell no. Hell no.
We want to see you on your knees. You got to be on your knees. We want to see you
Hassan
on your
said it's
knees.
not him. It's Hakeem and Ruthless. That's what Hassan said.
Listen.
You see, I'm not saying anything. I'm on
We just was trying to add some sauce to it. That's all.
Listen, it was
You're a little too
the
spicy. It's a little too spicy for my taste, huh?
Yeah, a little sassy, ain't it, me? They a little
spicy.
sassy over here talking about get down on bending knee. Nigga, I am not boys to men, okay? I am
There's
not
some
about to
women
do
that
it.
we can't knock it though, but there's some women that do that though. There's some women that
I
do
ain't doing
propose
it.
to men.
There are women
Sorry.
that do that.
Yeah.
It's a lot of
We
women
just not one of them.
proposing.
We just not two of them.
Hey, Hakeem, now you see how they look at us, right? They're like, these niggas ain't worth that. But
That's
but
not
we
what
would
was
say,
said. That's not what was said.
hey, Hakeem, but we would say she's worth that.
That's not what was said.
Okay,
and
listen,
I know.
So here's the thing. Here's the thing. We're not talking about what you're worth. We're talking about the level of the sacrifice that comes with committing and submitting to a man for the rest of our life. So when we're talking about submission and you giving me a ring that's saying, hey, I want you to trust me. All this independence that you've been carrying on yourself, I want you to trust me to be the head of your household. That's where that ring comes into play. I'm not like the roles are not reversed. I don't want my man to lean on me to make all the decisions for the household, boo. So it has nothing to do with worthiness and has everything to do with like I'm relinquishing my trust. I'm relinquishing my independence and literally trusting you. So like it ain't no worth.
Stephanie, we've been in a relationship for 5 years.
Here we go with the submission. Submission hit somebody in the wrong way. Woo!
It does, girl.
It do. It hit different.
We've been in a relationship for 5 years. I already got that. The ring is just a courtesy. It's a gesture. That's all it is.
Nigga said it. House husbands of 2024.
It doesn't.
It is not.
Where I value you as a person. That I'm not giving this ring to just any woman. You're special. That's what the gesture is for a ring. It's not because I'm going to submission. I already got that. I'm doing this.
But it took you 5 years and 4 women in conjunction with me to figure out that I was the one that you wanted to be with. But I tell you that you're not worth it.
Yes.
Maybe I just couldn't afford it. I couldn't afford it.
Wait. And Mimi, this is literally this is the same person who literally was just like, I don't know, they able to just drop us at the dime when they're ready to move on and find something better. Like you've been holding this woman hostage for 5 years.
5 years. And 5
years. And you now you mad because you gotta commit to her?
Ruthless is not monogamous. It was 5 years and multiple women, child. It took you way too long and way too many experiences to figure out that I was worth it.
And it's time to go. Sorry.
And it's time to go.
It's time to go. Mimi, I like you.
I like you too, girl.
I knew you was worth it, Mimi, after 2 years. I just couldn't afford what I wanted to get a specific type of ring, and I couldn't afford it till year 5. That's the only
It sounds good. That's cool. What that got to do with paying for the ring and paying for the wedding? Because
it took me time to build to get the money for that ring.
That's cool. That's cool. When we talk about being
you were just saying, Mimi, that why it take 5 years? Because I was trying to get my money right.
Hold on, Ruthless. Now you know me better than that, honey. Okay.
And don't move the goalpost.
What I said was that's what he does. What I said was Ruthless is not monogamous. So I'm putting me and Ruthless together in this situation, right? It took Ruthless 5 years and multiple women to figure out that I was worth it. I'm good on that. Right now, if this was another situation, let's say me and Roni, right? It's just me and him. He's monogamous. 2 years, you knew I was worth it. We talked about getting married. We talked about what type of ring you want to get me, or whatever the case was. We talked about budgeting. We talked about
Yeah.
timeline. That's different. Ruthless is not monogamous. I'm not sticking around being no one of however many, nigga. I'm a one of one. Do you hear me? One of one.
Talk your shit, sis. Talk
Okay.
your shit. Yes.
5 years.
Ruthless
5
messing up the
years.
game.
Multiple
That's fine.
women
Don't talk your shit.
for a
Don't even
commitment.
talk
I'm
your shit.
good. I'm good on
Talk your
that.
shit, Mimi. Talk your
I'm
shit.
good on that.
But at the end of the day, that was not the question. The question was, you're talking about you pay for dinner, and I took it to the next level. Would you buy your one monogamous man who's been monogamous to you for 2 years, would you buy
It
him a
wasn't
wedding
you.
ring?
I would buy my
Would you buy him a
my
ring?
man. I would buy my man a ring. You
Yes.
asked
That's
if
what
we
I
would
said.
buy our
That's
you asked if no,
the
you
question
asked if
I
we
asked.
no, it wasn't. You asked if we would buy our own ring. I'm not
Yeah.
buying my own ring.
No, I
And
didn't
to
say
keep
that.
it
No,
a
I didn't
buck,
say
like
that.
I feel like isn't it tradition for the man to buy the
The
engagement
woman.
the ring, and then women for your husband for the groom, you buy the
Buy the
band.
other
So
one.
it happens
Yeah, buy the
anyway.
man.
Exactly.
So it happens
All I'm saying
anyway.
is that
But some men buy
just
both
giving, we're
though.
just giving, but we're just
You
looking at
moving the
your mindset.
goalpost,
It's
and right
cool.
now it's
Are we
on the
just,
curb.
Y'all
It's the
know that's how
goalpost in
ruthless
the parking
is.
lot, my G.
That's how ruthless is. It's
but
cool.
monogamy is something that is failing at a great rate. So all that trying to sell me on monogamy, the numbers say that it's not worth it. All these divorces, all these breaking up in these relationships says
Ooh.
clearly that monogamy is
Cite
totally
your
failing.
sources. Cite your sources. Where you getting
75
these
to
statistics from? Where you getting these statistics from?
from the Google.
Let's from the Google.
The
He said from the
Google.
Google.
Nigga just throwing out
Hey,
stats.
that was a good one.
75%
Black
of the
black
marriages in America. Like, come on, bro.
black
Google.
demographics. Blackdemographics.com.
Anyhow,
Stephanie,
you already know
I'm
what
not
time it
mad
is. You
at
already know what
Mimi.
time it is. It's time to end the show, guys. It's time to end the show. It's time to end the show.
Let
Sorry,
me say
guys.
last point, Ronnie Rome.
Or your last point. Yeah, your last point. Go
And I'm
ahead.
done. All I'm saying is I love women, right? And I think you guys are awesome in retrospect of your beauty and elegance. But when it comes to the
Bro.
journey, when it comes to putting in the work, to stand down for your man, to stand down for the cause, you guys are lacking. You guys are lacking.
Don't do that. Don't do
And
that. Because here's the
really,
thing.
you guys are.
I feel like
I'm almost
I feel
done,
like this
Stephanie.
needs to be
I'm
the. I
almost
feel
done,
like this needs to
Stephanie.
be the next topic.
I'm almost done, Stephanie. All I'm
Okay,
saying
go
is you guys are quitters. You guys are quitting the relationship. You guys are quitting because you guys are all about self. And I landed.
No, but hey, Ashton, do a part 2 on your channel. We all will go over there, but we got to end the
I'll
show
go,
here.
Ashton.
Ashton, drop your link. Drop your link to the chat. Start up a show. Start up a queue because this is a great conversation. But I want everybody to go over there to continue the conversation. I think it's great because Jordan got to get ready for work. I got to get ready for work as well. But sorry, guys, time to end the show. Any final thoughts before we end? I know it sucks, but me and Jordan, we hardworking men. We don't stop.
I love it.
I can't. And then
Here's
how
my.
can you want to show the statistics when we try to end
Oh
the
my
show?
God, nigga, don't do that. Can you know we can't talk about it?
Exactly. I can't take
Out
that
of
over there in
pocket.
the Ashton channel. What the hell wrong with you?
Can
But
we?
no, but go ahead, Stephanie. Go ahead.
I'm gonna say this and then I'm out. I feel like there needs to be a conversation on men who love the idea of women but don't like women, because that's a thing. And I feel like a lot of that is being exposed, where it's like you just don't like women. That don't mean you gay. You just don't like women. You like to fuck us. You like to look at us, but you don't like us. And that's a real thing. And I think that's something that definitely needs to be explored and talked about. So with that, I love y'all. And I'll catch y'all on the next one.
The link is in the chat. Stephanie is in the chat. Ashton normally go live. We all be over there too. So for the
All right, I'm gonna roll over there. Shiesty Avengers.
Shiesty Avengers. Shout out
Girl,
to
don't say
Avengers.
shiesty. Just say Avengers. I don't know what.
Assembled.
And you know I have a list. I have a list all over here struggling.
Don't say shiesty with nothing before my name, okay? But that's where I reside. That is where
all
I
right.
reside. Shout out to Ashton.
All right. Bye, y'all.
Bye,
Stephanie. We'll see you over there. But I want to say, we need to show the love support. Go ahead, Rufus. You were saying something. Go ahead.
No, I'm just saying is to the women, you know, we love
he
you
don't
guys.
like us.
No,
he don't like us.
We just want y'all. We just want y'all to be champions. We need y'all just to be there for us when times get rough. That's it. Just be there when the times get rough. Don't leave me. Don't leave me in the cold. I'll put the sweat on my back. Don't leave me naked.
and then Rufus gonna disappear right into the lion's den. Yo, Hassan, any final thoughts? Rufus is gonna disappear any minute now. I'm telling you, he's gone. He's going right into the lion's den.
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
laughing because I already figured Rufus out. Rufus doing good too. He disappears. You be like, what in the world? We'll go ahead, Hassan. Any final thoughts?
Yeah, I appreciate it. Everybody. Great conversation, great talk, and thank you for bringing me up. And can't wait for the next one.
Yes. Mimi, any final thoughts? The co-host of the Avengers. I can't use. I gotta
No.
use shiesty. It sounds
I'm
weird.
good. Oh, I'm sorry. See, I'm loud at work, y'all. No, I'm good. This is a great show. I'm sorry it took so long for me to get up here. I had to finish my work before I got up here. But y'all know I always support y'all. I'm doing my little hearts in the background. Love y'all.
We out.
Bye,
now that, but no, I'm laughing. I keep doing the heart. But I told you, how can you see how Rufus just disappeared like that so quick?
He did.
Just
He
go.
did.
I told you, like he just go into the lion's mouth. I'm like, how did he do that? I need to get a cool background like that. But like always, man, thank you guys for always tuning in. Guys, make sure on your way out, please make sure you hit that like button. Please make sure you hit that subscribe button. Please make sure you hit that notification bell on the right-hand side, because Sophia Grace said she didn't get the notification. So hit that notification bell on the right-hand side. Remember to click all, because we do go
This for
live
you,
each and every
Sophia
Monday, Wednesday,
Grace.
Friday, 6 o'clock Eastern time. Like always, shout out to
Black
the
Beauty.
beautiful Black Beauty. Urban Noise was in the building. Ashton Williams, who's about to crew up and go live on his channel. So, guys, at the party at Ashton Williams' channel over there, you know how you do. Him and Hassan, and also the lovely Mimi be over there as well, co-host of the Shiesty Avengers. I know she don't like the Shiesty Avengers.
I heard you. It's okay.
Shout out to those. Shout out to Why High. That was also a bit truth. Never favorite. You came late, my dude. Eastern time. We keep telling y'all guys, you gotta be on time, because you never know what we're gonna miss. Shout out to Joe No Hurt Him. Shout out to the lovely Natasha Vincent. She's away doing her thing. But however, Hakeem, she be
I
watching
miss
the
her.
playback, and she still leave a
I
comment.
miss her.
Yeah, we miss Natasha Vincent. It hasn't been the same without her. So, you know, she's part of the KL Culture Radio family. Shout out to Jabbar. Jabbar, great topic. We really do greatly appreciate it. Guys, don't be afraid to send us some topics that you want us to review, because, you know, this panel and this KR is for everybody. So that's why we do what we do. It's not only about me and Hakeem and Jordan. It's about the whole audience and for us to have a good time. Shout out to Sugar Bomb being well behaved, Hakeem. You changed her life.
Yeah. She's been going off, man. She's been going off. Her points have been
the
clear.
Yeah.
She didn't call us no badness. He said the shorts here.
Yeah, shout out to that, man. Shout out to Y High, who also was in the building. Josh W, who was in the building. The lovely Sherry Bryan, also Bobby Bryan, even though she didn't comment, we know she's always watching in the cloud. Shout out to those that also watch us on the playback. Go ahead, King. Nightish.
Also, shout out to her son. It's What It Is TV. His link is in the description.
Yes.
Subscribe to him. You know what I mean? He does good content. You know what I mean? We trying to grow the whole family.
Yeah, of course. Shout out to the lovely Sophia Grace, man.
Sophia Grace.
A great supporter of the
Hey,
platform.
Pretty
do
Red.
greatly appreciate it.
Pretty
You don't understand,
Red.
Sophia. We really thank you. We really appreciate it. Miss Reed, thank you so much for always being here. You know, Liberated Soul, Truth Number Favorite, who always hear him, and Tequila. You know what I'm saying? They together. That's why I said their name. They together. So
Yeah.
I know what he's watching, she's watching as well. So it's like, man, like, you guys are making this show very impactful. We really do greatly appreciate it. Especially Kendall. Kendall, you've been doing amazing work. He will tell me how you on the team. I said, he's already on the team.
Yeah. Oh, She Rising Soul. That's her channel?
She Rising Soul. Yo, Shafar, you know I'm over there. I go, Genesis After Dark, you late, baby.
Whoa.
Well, you late. You see?
Detroit, you coming in this late? That's why the Lions is like that, baby.
I think people are not getting the notification. People are not getting the notification. I think that's what it is. So, guys, make sure y'all go to that notification bell. Click all.
That's Sophia. That's She Rising Soul. That's her?
Yeah, that's her. That's her.
Oh, I watch her. Baby love, I'm already subscribed.
You got to comment. Yeah, I'll be in the comments. I'll be over there.
Yeah, I was watching your stuff the other day.
Yeah. Yeah, that's her.
That's Tampa, right?
Tampa.
Yeah.
Hakeem, where you be at? Do you be paying attention?
No. She has a very beautiful voice.
She
You
do.
know what I mean? Yeah,
She
very
do.
beautiful
And
voice.
she reads a lot.
I'm
Sophia
not.
got
I
books.
can tell.
Now what she
I
like?
can tell.
You an author? She love that. Yeah. Y'all make sure y'all go support the system and support
Yeah.
Genesis at the Dark. Support Mimi. Support everybody. To me, we all should be building each other's channel because as you can
Ybor
see,
City.
TikTok may be going away. Go ahead.
No, I was gonna say Ybor City. That's where the
Yeah.
party's at.
No Chaser. Hopefully, pretty soon he gets a channel. I'm saying all you guys make sure, man, get a channel, make some money. Y'all be on these panels so long, y'all should might as well get a channel and simulcast. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, well, get involved. Shout out to Nidus. Nidus is a hardworking guy on these YouTube streets. He doesn't stop screaming. I'll be like,
No, he don't.
bro,
We
I want to
don't.
be like that. Like
I wake
he
up 3 in the
back to back
morning. He's streaming.
He's streaming.
He stops, come back, stop, come back. That's
He should be.
hustle.
He should be
He's a hustler.
monetized by now.
No, he been monetized.
He been monetized, yeah.
You say, yo, you ain't y'all. You should say, yo, I'm in y'all. But hey, funny enough, I've been to Tampa so many times and partied in Ybor City. I used to
I
be
never
in
party
St.
in Tampa.
Petersburg.
I never been. I never
Oh,
party.
you know, listen, I done been all over. Ybor City, St. Pete, you know what I mean? Bradenton, you know what I'm saying? Like,
What's in St. Pete? Hakeem, what's in St. Pete?
St. Pete, the hood. St. Pete, there. But I
So
say,
that no,
everybody,
lovely Sherry Brown for always being here. You, your son Sky, and also your man Gorilla
thank you.
Black, who will
Gorilla
also
Black.
be watching the
He
show.
lucky,
Great,
man.
but
He lucky.
not only that, guys, it's also very important that you make sure you go to KR Culture Radio Community Tab. In the Community Tab, there's a KR Culture Radio T-shirt where me and Jordan has on the KR Culture Radio hats. I forgot the beanie, but I got the beanies too. And the KR Culture Radio coffee mug, bro. We all geared up. And also Hakeem's book, Black Love.
Yeah.
This one right here is a really good book.
Back
Really
on.
good book.
It's back on. It's back on.
The book is back on?
Black Love is back on, but Nakapenda is not going to be on there. Yeah, so you got 101, 104. Hello?
Yeah. Don't mess around. When I mean we invest into the platform, we really do. We got the books. You know, I told Hakeem, make sure he give me an autograph. And Hassan, the crazy thing is, I live up the street from him, and he still haven't autographed my book.
Listen.
That's crazy,
listen, he don't need the autograph because I'm here permanently with him. You feel me? But I'm going to sign it.
But still sign it.
Yeah, I'm going to sign it, but you know what I mean?
But Hakeem, did they apologize to you?
No, you know, there was some technical difficulties, me and the writer, but we trying to get that, you know, that listen, that book was impactful. It was a lot of information in that. Roni has one. It's only 4 books ever made. 4 books ever made.
Come on, now there's no difficulties here. They knew you're Haitian. That's
probably what they thought I was going to take over. Is Nakapenda, How to Love the Black Woman.
It's not in stores, so you can't get it. It's not in the Amazon. So
listen, I tried to send you. They took the book down.
They took the book down. The book is down. This book is not there. So Hakeem's fighting to get the book back on. So
Sophia Grace, I am on Amazon. Yeah.
He's on there. Sophia, all you gotta do is go to KR Culture Radio Community Tab. Everything's there. Like all the information. All the information is there. But this book is not on there no more.
Yeah, that's one of.
It's only me, 1 of 4.
One of 4.
Have a copy.
Put it on eBay. Try eBay with that book.
I might have to get some printed and then do it like that.
You gotta get some printed, then he had to resell it. But yeah, I'm saying Hakeem got 2 books. He's out here working.
Yeah.
So y'all see where I get my hustling from. I get it from Hakeem. He be working. So you know, he's like a father figure to me, somewhat. No, I'm just messing. He is like a father figure to me.
I be learning from him.
Now that, but shout out to Jordan too. Jordan been doing an amazing job with the topics. He has, like I told you, when he was on vacation, he never stopped. So we over here, we working. We are working. We are workhorse. So people like, damn, y'all work. We work crazy.
Shout out to Keisha Nelson, big supporter from Boston. Shout out.
Yeah, Hakeem is now.
Thank you so much. Listen, Red, talking like that might get you a free book.
But Hakeem,
Sophia don't do that. Listen, I might even go in the dungeons and get that 1 of 4. I might sit on my coffee.
That's what's up, Hakeem. You're the second person in this space wrote a book. You and
Yeah.
Angel.
Listen,
I can't don't play. This
I
was
don't play.
actually,
Listen,
this was one of his dreams.
this is my dream.
This is his dream.
I got another book that I'm writing for young black men on how to save them from the ghetto. And so this is something that give you a quick story and I'm gonna let y'all go. My parents, we come from another country. My mother always focused on education. So she used to make us read every single day and then have to interpret it back to her and make sure we did not lie. So I'm always big on that. And if you want to learn something, it's in a book. Everything they hide from us is in a book. So it is that, I believe in black love. I believe in our people. And I want to write something that's in a positive light. And but that's an ode to my mother. My mother was so focused on education, and which made me, by nature, I'm a nerd. I'm a nerd. I'm a Pokemon nigga. Over there, Charizard and all that. So
No, I like Pokemon too. Don't worry.
yeah. So that's why me writing books. I want to classes. I also want to go back and into schools and set up a class for kids and stuff like that. That's all I got.
Genesis at the door. She said, Genesis said, "Where's my autograph?" It's down. This book is down.
Don't worry. We're gonna take care of you too. We're gonna take care of you too.
So, but not only that, but shout out to you guys. Shout out to everyone that support the platform. Even though I watch us on Kick and also Twitch, we really do greatly appreciate you guys. Guys, make sure on Kick and Twitch, make sure you subscribe. Make sure you follow. Because there's some people, they come in there, they leave comment, and they disappear. You got to follow on Kick and Twitch. That's why you keep watching the platform. It's weird over there. It's a weird type of platform. But you got to follow over there. It's very important. And pretty soon we will be on Rumble. Rumble ain't going anywhere, but TikTok, maybe. But like always, thank you for tuning in to KL Culture Radio. We over